McMinn tonight, and we're here at Walker Valley, so the rivalries are all going to be over with, except Bradley and Cleveland, which is October the 3rd on a Friday at this point.
Yeah.
Remains to be seen if we'll play it that Friday because fall break falls the next week.
Sure.
But that's on the schedule. Also, the Oak Ridge game coming up, I see 3 games out, will be homecoming. I think that's the 26th of September. But next week we're home with Hardin Valley, the Hawks from Hardin Valley. We've been up there to the Hardin Valley Academy. Beautiful school.
Absolutely.
In West Knoxville that they got a really nice school, nice program, nice facilities and everything. And it's good to have a region game, though. And that'll come up next week. But this is non-reach tonight with the Mustangs. And the Bears are coming back. Nope, that's the band. Bradley's still in the dressing room. Walker's still in the dressing room. The band for Walker Valley is on the field. Here comes the Bradley band into the newly expanded visitor section of Walker Valley. They've had 2 new sections on either end, which significantly increases the seating capacity because that center section is totally full.
Yeah, it looks good. They've done a good job over there. Now it looks a little empty on a couple sides, but, you know, people are they're fighting traffic right now. They'll fill in here soon.
I'm telling you what, I came through town and the lights are out at the intersection of Parker Street and the APD 40, and traffic is backed up in every direction from here to the moon, seems like. But that may be a hold up there, too. But right now, the Bradley band's going to take most of one of those open sections right now as they come in tonight. They'll have their performance at halftime, followed by Walker Valley. But big game tonight. As we mentioned earlier, Cleveland is at McMinn County tonight. And in our region, let me get my cheat sheet here real quick if I can find it. Here it is. Tonight in our region also, Bearden is at Alcoa, and that will be, I don't know, Alcoa won 10 straight state championships for a reason. Bearden lost their coach. They lost a bunch of players, we hear, after the coach was dismissed, so we don't know, but they'll be at Alcoa tonight. Farragut will be home as they host Powell. Hardin Valley will be home as they host Morristown East. These are region opponents of ours. Maryville will be home against Knox West, and Oak Ridge will be at Clinton. And there's another cross-county tough bitter rival there. Oak Ridge Wildcats against the Clinton Bulldogs. It's a dog and cat fight, I guess you could say there.
Yeah, that's right.
Then next week, and looking ahead after this coming week, after we have Hardin Valley, then we'll go to Farragut for our first road game in the region this year at Farragut. So look forward to traveling up there. They take great care of us, show us great hospitality there. Here come the Bear captains for the night. They have 6 captains. Only 4 are allowed to go out for the coin toss. And once they get in place and turn around our direction, we'll give you an idea of who those captains will be this week. I see Wiley Susquich, number 22, along with Kenyon Phelps, number 0. I talked to Kenyon today at Bradley, and I said, what are you going to do tonight? He said, I'm looking to try to get 200 yards. Yeah. I said, I'll buy your lunch if you get 200 yards. Also, Spencer McCouche, who most recently played here at Walker Valley in this very field. This was his home for 3 years of football.
Well,
that's got to be a weird feeling.
It does. I'm sure he's kind of have some butterflies right now, but I tell you what, we're glad to have him. That's for sure. That is for sure.
Sure. And also we have, let's see, Wiley and Spencer and there's one more there somewhere. I can't see him. He's got his number turned away from us, but we'll get that for you in a moment. We haven't seen the Walker Valley captains come out yet. Their team, neither team is on the field at all. The band's amassed for Walker, and the cheerleaders are lined up on both ends for the Bears and the Mustangs.
That looks like a half tee there. You know, the balls run through the tee. Yeah. It looks like Walker Valley's just taking one side of that tee off, and they've got the half tee right here, I guess. So
we mentioned a little earlier, Walker Valley uniforms tonight, the light blue tops, white bottoms, and white helmets. Bradley in all white with gold helmets, I believe they had on when they were out. Here come the Bears. Yep, gold helmets and white head to toe after that. Should be a fun game. I talked to several of the players this week, and they are anxious, chomping at the bit to redeem last week's loss to McMinn County. And that's all you can do, you know. You just try harder.
Yep, just got to get back to work.
And Coach Floyd always tell you, give me all you've got, and I'll take whatever happens, win or lose. You know, I'll have you back there. And that's why he's always coached and always will coach as long as he's around. He's in his 20th year, started last week in his 20th year. He's the all-time record holder for the most wins with 127. The previous record was 124 with Jimmy Lovell. And you got to go all the way back to 1917 through 1938 to see Jimmy Lovell's record. That's why it's named Jimmy Lovell Field at Bear Stadium.
He must have been pretty good.
Yeah, he was pretty good. And people don't know this, but he went to Tennessee where he was a 4-sport letterman: football, basketball, track, and baseball. He came to Bradley in 1917 after J.F. Condrey coached for 1 year, the first year, and our very first game was against Tyner High School. We won that game as the very first game ever. And then Coach Earl wasn't around that long.
No.
Jimmy Lovell came in 1917, coached there for 21 years. And he also coached boys basketball, and he coached baseball. I don't think we had track then. I don't. They came along a little bit later, but he coached everything that he could while he was there. He was an agriculture teacher, and he went home to Mount Pleasant after those 1938 year, and he stayed there. And the ironic thing is that when they named the stadium after him, they brought him back for the stadium naming, and it's going to have him there for the very first game at the new Bear Stadium. Sure. He passed away 3 days before that.
Oh, my goodness.
Here come the Mustangs with the band and the banners of the cheerleaders. The Bears are in the end zone, and they've got their cheerleaders, and some guys going to lead them through. They call it Wrangle the Mustangs night.
Oh.
So they're dressed out in their cowboy outfits, the ones that have shirts on anyway. You see them across the way. The front row is got something written on their chest and on their bare chest. I'm not sure what it is. But
if you can see that far, man, that good for you. Because I see a bunch of yellow dots, to be honest with you.
I can see it. Let me put the glass on here so what that says.
Here come the Bears. They look good in those gold helmets right there. It almost looks like a little bit of Notre Dame. I know those are skins that they put on top of the helmet there, but some guy I know shined those up pretty good. So it might have been me, Gary.
They got three different skins they can put on those helmets.
That's right.
Here,
that's right. So they got the normal white helmets, and they got the gold ones that they can put on top of it, and they also got the black ones. So I'm sure at some point during the season they'll switch over to black. Usually they do that, I think, later in the year. So. And
you've seen what they've done to the dressing room at Bradley.
Oh man,
it's incredible.
What they've done in there is unbelievable. It looks like a real high.
As a homeowner, I'm always looking for peace of mind, especially when I have a costly unplanned expense, like a cooling system repair or replacement. That's when I turn to the free eScore home evaluation program offered by Cleveland Utilities. This program offers invaluable advice from experts trained and approved by TVA. A network of contractors are licensed and insured, so you can be assured the job will be done right and inspected for free. Sign up online at www.2escore.com or call Cleveland Utilities at 472-4521 to learn more. Always looking for ways to help our community. We are Cleveland Utilities, your hometown connection.
Rock City and Ruby Falls are fun, but have you been down the Ocoee, camped at Harrison Bay, or on top of Fort Mountain? We are blessed with beautiful adventures all around us. And Honda Cleveland has the Honda to take you there. Hurry in for $5,000 off your choice of 25 Accord or CRV Hybrid. $5,000 off. Or choose 2.99% financing on Accord and CRV Hybrid. Either way, you'll see why KBB.com has named Honda America's best value brand. You can saddle up a new Ridgeline pickup, too, with financing as low as 0.99% for 60 months. And that'll save you hundreds in financing. Or if you need service, parts, and tires, at Honda Cleveland you can get the work done now and pay over time with up to 3 months interest-free, with no hard credit check and a 90% approval rate. You've got some exploring to do, and we've got your ticket to ride. Honda Cleveland, your car, your way, every day. I-75 exit 20, 1 mile east. Hope to see you soon.
Back here at Walker Valley had a little disconnect problem there. You got to love computers or you got to hate them or both, depending on what hour of the day it's in. Coin Toss brought to you by Cleveland Fashion Supply for all those nuts and bolts you can't find anywhere else. And if they ain't got it, then you don't need it. They're located there on Starview Drive, right near Bradley Central High School. Coin Toss is won by?
Bradley deferred. So I believe we are going to play defense right here. So
and we kicking left to right. Walker be on the right side on your radio dial, working right to left. They'll receive, and kicking off for the Bears will be Noah Canales, who did all the kicking last week. Kicked the field goal. It was purple and extra points. And let's see who's going to be back deep for the Mustangs.
Looks like number 6. Number 6, and what's those powder blue jerseys? And number 1, Gary. Number 6, number 1. Again, special teams are huge. You know, this is a big part of the game right here. Let's see what the Bears can do, and hopefully definitely capitalize on special teams tonight.
Sawyer Boyd and Roman Ulo, who had 4 touchdowns, all 4 touchdowns for Walker Valley last week. I looked back at the replay. Over 20 plays were special teams plays out of the game. 20 plays by both teams. They're set to kick off left or right, as we say. Ulo back deep with Sawyer Boyd. Canales drops back. He uses a short run up. He doesn't take the big long 10 yards like some. He's left-footed, by the way, too. He and Holden White both are. Here comes his kick. It's a high spinner. It's going to be short, taken at the 21 to the 25, trying to go right to the 30. And he's going to be down about the 35-yard line, brought down by number
Sawyer Boyd on the return.
22, I believe. This what Sussex?
Down by Andrew Carroll.
Adrian Carroll. That's 26, I believe.
Well, this is a big part of the game right here, Gary. I know we talked about special teams, but we've got to control their offensive line. Our defensive line is talented enough. I see Paul Stokes, A.J. Westfield, Zane McIntosh. We have got to control our gaps. Defensive linebackers got to get over the top. We've got to play some coverage in the secondary. This is a big part of the game right here. Excited to see what they do.
1st and 10 for Walker Valley. The initial play of the game coming up at their 35-yard line. They'll have one single man way out to the right. Chase Stevens in the backfield with someone. We'll get him, turn his number and get a chance here, trying to identify him. He's running as a tailback position, actually. Stevens with the handoff will go to his tailback. He'll hit the middle. He's got 5-10 yards out right at the first down marker. That's going to be Ulo. And he does have the 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Right there, 45, just touching the 45. That's all they had to do. Good blocking up the middle on the Bradley against the Bradley offensive line. Let's see what they're going to send out this time. They're going to keep Luke Hayden came to the sideline. He's going back in there. Stevens at quarterback, of course. They're looking into a terrible evening sun. We have trips to the left side now. Ulo is one of those. They've got a smaller running back in the backfield. And Bradley's changed their coverage around a little bit. Stevens back, pass out. That's going to be complete to Luke Hayden. He'll have a short gain down about midfield and just nudges across midfield. It'll be 2nd down and about almost 5. A long 4, short 5, whatever you want to call it.
Big A.J. Westfield about got his paws on that one. He was getting his hands up, but the ball was able to sneak right by him. So
opening drive of the game just underway at 11:13 here in the first quarter from Walker Valley here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Bradley showing signs of jumping. They got back into the line of scrimmage out of that neutral zone. Our first quarter sponsor is Cleveland Ford, and we appreciate Cleveland Ford again. Handoff this time. Stevens going to the left side to midfield. He's got the 1st down across the 45 to the 44. And that will be Kason Cunningham, who had 130 yards or so last week.
Kason's a good kid. I'm glad to see him successful up here at Walker Valley. He did a great job at Silverdale, but this fits more his speed.
You coached him down there, didn't you?
I did. He was a great kid. Great family. Love him to death, Cunningham.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line now in Bradley territory for the Mustangs in their initial drive of the night. They'll send twins right. And got a halfback and a tailback in there, or a sort of an H-back, I guess. Stevens, the handoff will go again. And here is a missed tackle, and he'll gain down inside the 40. And that's going to be number 9, C.T. Gunter. And Carroll again on the tackle for the Bears. That's going to be
It'll be 2nd and 5.
Anthony Perez, I believe, on the tackle 26. Yep. So 2nd down and right at 5. Split evenly between the sticks. This will roll under 4 minutes on the next snap here. Ulo in the backfield again, left side of Stevens. Back goes Stevens, being chased, and he's going to be hit just as he throws. He was out of the pocket. He just got away. Was that A.J.?
That was A.J. That burst, that kid has got a burst on him. Man, I didn't think he was going to be able to catch up to him, but that was fantastic by A.J. Great burst.
Have we got grounding? They're talking it over.
Okay, I think he was out of the pocket there. Yeah.
3rd and 5.
Great job, A.J.
Yep. Really put the pressure on him.
Well, you can see why he's a D1 college athlete right there.
Yes. He is committed to Tulane, a Green Wave.
9 minutes and 50 seconds here in the first quarter.
Of course, he hasn't signed. Can't sign until December, the early signing. Bradley Band sounding off over there. From the 40-yard line, 3rd and 5. Big play right here for both teams. Probably 2 down territory unless they lose some yards and get a penalty. They're changing plays at the line of scrimmage. Stevens switches. Puts his running back. And now time's going to be called. It's delay of game. And that could change things. That's delay of game on the Mustangs. Well, they called time right before he threw the flag. Right before he threw it.
He had it in his hand, didn't he?
Yep.
He was about to throw it.
Let's take a quick timeout for Milligan Vane back here in just 1 minute.
Timeout.
Wright Brothers Construction Company Incorporated has over half a century of experience completing some of the most challenging projects across the Southeast, from moving millions of cubic yards of excavation in Alabama to spanning rivers in Virginia. Find out more at WBCCI.com. WBCCI.com. Wright Brothers Construction Company.
Make this the summer event going on now at Crown CDJR Cleveland.
Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $20,000 off MSRP. Gladiators, 2,500 pickups, Wagoneers, even Wranglers with huge discounts. Take advantage of model year closeout savings on a new 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack. Up to $20,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
On select models, stock 412318.
Back here at Walker Valley, they called their first time out of the night. The referee had the flag in his hand to throw a delay of game.
Yep. Cool little chess match going on. I think Walker Valley had a play called, and they were looking over at Drew, and right before they got the play in, Bradley shifted into something else. So
it remains 3rd and 5. Clock stop with the timeout. Full house backfield. Oh, that's a different look now. They tried to draw the Bears off. Didn't work. Look to the sideline again to change the play. We don't have a play clock here, I don't guess. Yeah, we do. I see it down there. It's down to a 10. That's the downside of changing plays. You've got to get in there and get it over with.
That's right.
Out of the shotgun snap to Stevens. He's going to keep himself. He's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. He'll lose. He will lose yard. That's going to be Sue unpiles from there.
That was A.J. Westfield right there.
No gain on the play.
No gain.
4th and 5.
Let's see what they're doing 4th and 5. They're going to send in 3 new players, I assume. Well, he was kicking field goals. He can't kick a 50-yard field goal.
Looks like they're going to go for it here, Gary.
They're going to spread them out and go for it. Chase Stevens as a receiver out there, looks like.
Yep.
So 4th and 5. Now they look at the sideline again, change plays. Play clock's 11 for Bradley Concrete. Play clock wasn't working at Bradley last Friday night. Trips right side now. Back at his Stevens quarterback, and he's going to be hit. And they had him and they sacked. Oh, he got away. And he's going to take a lick, and he's going to be stopped. And the Bears will take over in great defensive stand that time. Hit by number 60, Paul Stokes. A.J. had him in his grip, and he spun away from that one. Also back there was Andrew Carroll, as well as Zane McIntosh. The Bears will take over. The defense comes alive and stops that first drive.
That's right. Yep, defensive line's like we talked about, right? Getting pressure on him, getting him moving out of the pocket. Great job by A.J., man. That kid is on fire. Great job for Paul Stokes. Every kid up front did a great job right there.
Well, he nearly had him sacked for a huge loss. He spun away from one, but not the next one. So the Bears take over first 10. Tucker Cook wearing number 1 in honor of his brother who wore number 1, but Tucker was number 10. Kenyon Phelps, one of the captains in the backfield. Twins left side for the Bears. Snap to Cook. He'll go to Phelps. It's the middle. He's going to have a yard or 2. He always spins free. He's going to go outside. He's going to have 5. He's going to have 10, 15, 20, 40. And knocked out of bounds finally way down Mustang territory and near the 35 for a 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland forward.
Wow. It's a great job by Phelps there, man. He's got quick feet. The kid's a hard runner. He got caught up in the trash there in the middle and was able to bounce it to the left outside and gave him several yards.
He's not a big kid, 175. I look him eye to eye, and I'm not 5'9" like you're listening to. I was talking to him today. That was a gain for him from the 40 to the 20. That's a 25-yard gain there. Handoff again to Phelps. He'll hit the middle. Go on the left side again. He's going to have good yard. There's a flag. That's coming back, I'm afraid. Don't need flags tonight.
Well, you need to go down there and tell those guys that look like zebras to keep those yellow things in their pockets.
Bradley County Litter Department is our penalty sponsor this year. We don't want to call their name. And it's holding on the Bears, which you always expect. They'll mark it from the 35 or the 30 from the point of the spot, not line of scrimmage. Repeat first down. It's going to be first about, 13?
That's what it looks like, something like that.
Maybe first about 15. They'll take it back to the 40. Mark it from the 30. Yeah, first and 15 from the 40 for the Bears. So the repeat first down. Phelps getting off to a good start with his quickness and his speed and his agility and ability to shift.
Yeah.
It'll be first and 15.
He's hard to corral.
He is. He's always got his feet moving. That's what you need out of a good running back.
Came to us from Alabama 2 years ago, or as a junior, I guess. Cook set. He will go no fakes to Phelps. He'll keep himself and roll out. He'll have some yards before he's wrestled out of town, about the 35 maybe.
Tyler Cook on the carry, brought down by Cooper.
I believe that might have been a dusty place. It's just inside the 30 to 29. It's going to be second down and about 4 to go, looks like. Short 5. Just inside the 30-yard line, near the 29 actually. Call it second and 4. After a 6-yard run on the rollout by Tucker Cook. Tyler's on the sideline with his arm in a sling, that broken collarbone in the scrimmage game against Alcoa. Cook barks the signals. He'll take it. He'll hand to Phelps this time. He'll hit the middle. He'll be stopped for nothing. Absolutely nothing that time.
Yeah, that was tough. Our wing was lined up over there on the left side. He went up inside, tried to block. He missed his guy, and he was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
Miles Hoot, Cooper Lint, Godsey, it looks like, on the tackle. It'll be third down and still 4. I tell you what, if you don't like noise, you better not come to a football game.
Well, I like noise. That's why I'm here.
Between the PA, well, you got 3 boys. I mean, you're used to it.
That's exactly right. It's noise 24/7. Even when they sleep, they're snoring.
Bears third down and 4 from the Walker Valley 29-yard line. Tight formation. There's the wing tee, and here it goes. The Bears will have it. That's going to be Braden Carroll, I believe, for the first down. Yes, it is a first and 10 for the Bears. Braden Carroll out of the backfield.
Great job.
I said it's a first down. It's a little premature. Let's see, though.
It's very close if it's not.
It is first and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford.
Bradley first down.
Braden Carroll set up the second half of the game last week with severe cramps. And still a little gimpy on that bad knee that was reconstructed last year. So coach didn't want to take any chances. First and 10 for the Bears. Now we got they're blowing the whistle, stop play for some reason. Here comes a Walker Valley player off the field.
His helmet must have come off or something there, Gary.
Oh, he's got his pads above his knees. They're above his knees. I can see them now.
Why do they do that?
It's a nationwide rule, and they're enforcing it. So they'll crank the clock again at 6:30 to go. First 10 Bears at the Walker Valley 25-yard line. Phelps going on the left side. He's going to have 5. He's going to have 6 or 7 yards. Boy, he just runs hard down inside the 20 to about the 19, it looks like.
By Tyler Goldman.
Looks good. Offensive line looking good. We talked about.
Yep.
About 7 on the play.
It's important. They're doing a great job in controlling the line of scrimmage. We get 5 yards a pop. It's going to be a good game for us.
7-yard gain, second down, 3 coming up for the Bears. Ball placed down at close to the 18. The first drive of the night. In the backfield now. It's going to be a keeper. That's going to be Braden Carroll. The quarterback takes the direct snap, and he'll have a first down for the Bears down outside the 10, about the 11. Yes. He had in the backfield, he had Jeremiah Brownlow.
Well, it looks like Coach Floyd's trying to establish something here. Yep. You know, they're wanting to play hard-nosed football, get back to what we're about, right? Yep. Running the football, controlling the line of scrimmage. We're doing that right now, but we have to sustain this all 4 quarters.
Power football.
That's right. That's what Bradley football is about.
First 10 Bears at the Walker Valley 11-yard line. Clock's at 5:53 and running here in the first period of play. We'll have Braden Carroll. No, that's not Carroll. That's McCooch in the backfield. And Carroll's quarterbacking, though. Yep. Carroll will roll to the left. He will sidestep some. He's going to have a good gain down inside the 5. And there's a flag maybe roughing the...
Yeah, I think that's on Walker Valley there.
Yeah. He was way out of bounds, and they're still trying to push him. That was Wood on the tackle.
There's a penalty marker on the play.
And I believe that will be against the Mustangs.
Well, I see old Copeland over there doing the holding signal, so I'm not real sure what that's about.
Well, let's see. They're talking.
Yeah,
it's on the Bears. Mark it off from the 5 out to the 11-yard line. Face mask.
Wow. Okay.
It wasn't a personal foul face mask. It's just incidental, I guess they call that now. So we'll repeat first down. It's still first and 10 for they marked it off from the spot. Carroll stays at quarterback for the Bears. He'll take it, roll it out himself to the left side. Hits the corner. He's going to have some good yardage down close to a first down if he doesn't have it.
Carroll on the carry.
Well, whoever's playing wide receiver over there is doing a fantastic job at blocking. And that's one of the things that Coach Floyd loves to see with his wide receivers. Can you be physical enough to catch the ball, but also be physical enough to block the ball? Or block for the runner. Excuse me.
Bradley running a very fast-paced offense.
Is it
They snap it right here. Come on.
Second and a yard. They had a man, eagle man on the field. And they got the penalty on Walker Valley. Coach Akins trying to call time, but couldn't get it. He's already used one. He'll penalize the Mustangs 5 yards going the other way. They're a man short and he's trying to get on the field. At that point, you might as well stay on the sideline.
Yeah, just stay right there. That's tough. You're trying to sub in and out, and
better happen to coach too.
That's right. A little miscommunication there, and it cost him.
Substitution against the Mustangs.
Move back down. It's second down and 1 to go now. Ball is inside the 5. Well, that's going to be, what we got here, Mr. Official?
Looks like second and inches.
They should measure that. No, it's first and go. First and go. First down with the Bears in Cleveland Ford.
It is first and goal for
the ball is on the 1 yard line. Carroll, the quarterback, will take it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Braden Carroll from 1 yard out at 4:59 to go in the first period. So the Bradley defense did what it had to do. They held them on fourth down. Took the ball over to 35, I believe it was. Drove the distance. Good mix of good running, really.
Absolutely.
No passes.
No passes. There was one who tried to anyway, but Tucker tucked it and ran. And great job, Timmy Gay, right there. He was physical. That kid he was blocking ended up on his back. So great job, Timmy. Good job up front for those big guys.
Here's the Tennessee Valley Raja touchdown. Here comes the extra point attempt. That kick, it is high. It is long and into the band. It's good. Time on the field. 7-0 Bears on top. Right to the Tennessee Valley Raja touchdown. And the extra point brought to you by Independent Insulation Services. Your spray foam experts. 423-716-3762. Back in 30 seconds with the Bear kickoff.
From the job site to the showroom, Wholesale Supply has the top brands you trust at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 75 years of service, no one supports our contractors and communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Men, when it comes to your health, don't cut corners. At Tennessee Valley Urology Center, they do men's health the right way. They believe in evidence-based treatments, honest conversations, and care that's tailored to you, not cookie-cutter solution. Call or visit tnvalleyurology.com to book your appointment today.
Back here at Walker Valley on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where Game Supply Depot, Wholesale Supply Group. Gary Oldman and R.C. Tyler here at RC. That opening drive by Walker, defense did exactly what they need to do for the Bears.
That's right, bend but don't break. They got pressure on the quarterback when they had to and forced them and made a couple error throws, and we got to keep it up. We got to sustain this. Good job by our defense in the first series.
Offense did their job then.
They did.
65 yards.
Yep, 5 yards a pop's what it seemed like. And
all running plays.
That's right.
Here's the kick, a high spinner. It's going to be short, very short at the 26 to the 25. Oh, that's it. Somebody just nailed him. That was
Brady Lewis, right?
Brady Lewis nailed him at the 28. First 10 Mustangs at the 28-yard line. The Bears up 7-0 at 4:52 in the first quarter play here.
Well, field position's big too, right? Walker Valley, I think, started close to their own 50 last possession. Now they're way back there, and well, it's not way back there, but they're around the 26-yard line, 27-yard line, and that's big.
I believe Bradley's philosophy is don't kick it deep to you lower boys.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. So the Mustangs now with Chase Stevens at quarterback, one single wide out each side. Looking to the sideline, a long look in. Play clock at 18. Still don't have a play out there yet. And maybe they have it. They look like they're confused at what they're going to do here.
Yeah, there's something going on here. They're seeing something they haven't seen in film. I don't know.
Play clock's at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, they got it off at the nick of time. Here's a long pass down the field, way overthrown. Nobody there, a couple of Bears, and it's even thrown over them. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Big boys right in their face.
Yep.
Right in his face. He just threw it up there. I'm not real sure why that's not intentional grounding. There wasn't a wide receiver in the area. He just threw it up.
And he was in the pocket.
He was in the pocket. That's right.
Good point. You know, I asked Damon one time, was facing a team with a really good quarterback. I said, what are you going to do? He said, he can't throw a pass if he's laying on his butt.
That's right.
You know,
that's right.
Put the pressure on it. 2nd and 10, clock stopped at 4:46 here in the first period. 7-0 Bears. Stevens has the handoff, and that's going to be little yards picked up. It looks like Cunningham out to the 34. Jaden Gray on the tackle for the Bears. Give him 5, 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs at their 34. Third down. Remember, they had the incomplete pass. 3rd down and 5. Big play again for the defense. Got trips left side. Now, Bradley they got 2 covering 3 over here. That's not a good look right there.
Yeah, they got the safety playing well.
Now they're going to change the play. Maybe they see that too. And see if Susquich cheats over this way now.
There it is. They're figuring it out.
Yeah, Bradley's got it. Yeah, they're going to send over Jaden Gray. Pass in the flat's going to be complete and hit and stop short. That's going to be complete to number 10, Luke Hayden's. Going to be 4th down, about a good 2 to go. Ball to 37 or so. Yeah, 37.
It'll be 4th
and a long yard.
All right. Well,
they're going to go for it.
They might try to draw them off sides here.
Yeah.
Got to be disciplined up front.
That's exactly what you're going to try to do. Here we go on 4th and 1. Looking to the side now. They may shift into a punt as well because Stevens, I think, no, he's not the punter, is he? Or is he? I'm not sure. It looks like they're trying to clap and get Bradley off. Play clock at 7.
He's probably going to call a timeout here, Gary.
Going to burn his 2nd timeout here in the first period, and there it is right there. So the Bears don't jump. Walker has to take their 2nd timeout here in the first at 3:50 to go with the Bears up 7-0. Let's take a timeout with them for Milliken Bain. Back in 60 seconds.
Cleveland Tire Center for over 45 years with the best name in tires: Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and Michelin. Northley Highway, Cleveland. Cleveland Tire Center, where the name says it all.
The Billy Haney Meat Company has been serving this community for 56 years, locally owned and operated and open to the public. Feel free to call or just walk in to get all of your bulk food needs with no membership required. Keep your chest freezer stocked with frozen and fresh hamburger patties and frozen chicken of all types. The Billy Haney Meat Company literally has it all. Those square pizzas we all loved in school, they have those too. And they keep a large supply of your favorite candy and chips. Call the Billy Haney Meat Company at 336-2468 or visit them at 2154 Old Charleston Road.
Need a night out with your spouse or friends, but you also want something fun for your kids to do? The Cleveland Family YMCA offers Parents' Night Out once every month. Children ages infant to 11 years old can enjoy swim time, games, physical activity, crafts, food, and so much more. Every third Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. The cost is just $25 for members and $35 for non-members. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org.
And right before the snap, Walker Valley has called another timeout. Or is it a penalty? Oh, it's a penalty on Walker. A penalty. 5-yard mark against the Mustangs will take the ball back to the 32, where they'll kick now 4th down and about 6 to go. Back deep for the Bears, number 5, Reggie Hubbard, who had a 98-yard return for a kickoff return, no punt return last Friday, which tied Boo Carter's record against Maryland in 2023. Over his head, chased back down to the 5-yard line. He's going to be taken down, and the Bears are going to have it right there at the 15, 16-yard line. A bad snap, and the Bears are in business again.
That was a great job. You know what, Gary? A lot of times when you're playing punt return like that, you're not trying to get pressure on the punter. You don't want to cause a penalty. But Bradley was aware. They were able to get upfield and make the tackle on the punt. That was an awesome job by the defense, staying aware of the situation.
First and 10 for the Bears right on the Walker Valley 15-yard line at 3:43 in the first period. The Bears up 7-0. Man, what an opportunity. You've got to score a touchdown.
Got to capitalize.
No field goals.
Turnovers, special teams, and penalties. And right now the Bears are doing a good job at that.
Let's see who's going to be at quarterback for the Bears now. It'll be Tucker Cook back in there at quarterback. Phelps in the backfield. A tight formation. Twins right side. No one left. Cook hands to Phelps. He'll hit the middle. He's going to have yards down to the 5, down and out of bounds about the 4-yard line.
Phelps on the carry.
It's going to be an 11-yard gain in the 1st and 10 for the Bears.
That's awesome.
Gain 9 on the play.
Oh, getting 2nd and 1. So that gives you 5 yards now to get 6 yards. 5 plays get 6 yards. Phelps is really running hard.
He is.
He'll stay in the backfield to the right hip of Cook. He'll take the ball again. He'll hit the middle and blast down to the first down about the 2-yard line. First and go over the Bears in Cleveland Ford.
That's what a captain does, right?
Yep.
He's a leader and a captain on this team for a reason. He runs hard. He's got good vision, and good for him. Way to, especially those guys up front doing a great job. But good for Kenyon for running hard right now.
They'll come the same set, same exact set, receivers and everything. Again, Phelps will carry it, and he will dig and dig and dig. Is he in there?
He's in.
Are they in there? Yes, it is a touchdown, Bears. Official signal, touchdown, Bears. And Tennessee Valley Rogers. Phelps pushed it in from 2 yards away for a second score. At 2:38 to go, the Bears at 13-0. The extra point coming up. And we have a Mustang down on the field.
Well, we haven't thrown the ball one time. I think we're having some success running the football, but you know what? If we do want to decide to throw the ball, that opens up a lot of opportunities for us. We keep pounding the rock like this, maybe we don't have to throw it.
Yep. Well, talking to some coaches today, I won't give away what they said, but they said they had some things cooked up. And the injured player is getting up slowly. It's number 41, Cooper Godsey. He walks off under his own power, holding the back of his head. It's a violent sport, folks. Tell you that.
Absolutely.
It's on extra point attempt, brought to you by Independent Insulation Service. We hope to call their name a lot for the Bears tonight. Again, Canales placed down. That left footer's kick is up. It's true again. Time out on the field. 14-0 Bears up. 2:30 in the first. Let's take a 30-second break. Come back with another Bear Cook kickoff.
Sharpen those pencils, pack those snacks, and don't forget that back-to-school smile.
Whoa, did you get braces?
Yep, I went to Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga. They let me pick these colors. It was so easy.
Lucky, I can't wait to get braces.
At Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga, we're here to get those pearly whites picture day ready.
Cheese!
Call 423-541-5500 or visit pdoc.com to book your back-to-school appointment today.
Back here at Walker Valley on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, Gary Ownby, RC Talent coming to you. And RC, I'm feeling better after we scored 10 in the first half last week. We got 14 here in the first quarter.
That's right, yeah, but you know what? It's what we talked about. Penalties, turnovers, special teams, controlling the line of scrimmage. And the Bears have won in all those categories, and that's why we're up 14-0.
Huge special teams play on the bad snap for Walker Valley. You feel bad for the guy who snapped it. Don't feel that bad.
I don't really feel bad. I don't know about you,
but really, I'm not sure who it was. And here comes the approach and a kick by Canales. Another spinner. It's not going to hit it. Well, it's going to go deep this time, down to about the 5. And dropped back there at the 5 and picked up. Oh, he's in trouble. And he's going to spin through and get some decent yards out. And he fumbles it again. He's fumbled it again. The Bears say, we've got it. Referee says the Bears have it. Another turnover at the Walker Valley 24-yard line, 25-yard line. The Bears again a great special teams.
Special teams. You talk about on kickoff, you got to stay in your lane, and they did that for the most part. You come in there, you get a guy held up like that, you start punching the ball out. That's what we did. Hey, let's go score again right here, Gary.
Yep. Well, he fumbled the initial catch back inside the 5, and then it got pulled away from it at the 24-yard line. So the Bears have 1st and 10 again. A great field position, up 14-0 already here. Minute 57 to go in the first quarter play here from Walker Valley.
In field position, you've got to win the field.
There's Brady Lewis, the left tight end in there. We've got single wideouts either side. Snap. It's going to be Cook to Phelps. Trying to get around. He's not going to get anywhere. He's going to be stopped. No gain. 2nd down and 10.
That was a good job, Walker Valley there. They, after a while, they kind of figure out what you're trying to do. So that was a good job by them by stopping Kenyon. Let's see what we can dial up right here.
No gain. 2nd down and 10 from the 20. What are they at? 23.
35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bradley with the
minute and a half to go still here in the first period.
We'll call it the 23-yard.
We had a long drive, then we had one basically given to us on a bad snap by the punter, to the punter, and then a fumble on the kickoff by Walker Valley. Give the ball right back to the Bears. Cook set. Pass in the flat's going to be complete to McCouche. He's going to be hit and brought down for a loss by a bunch of guys. They read that play.
That was a great play by that corner right there. You see the quick out right there. He burst the speed, made that tackle. That was good. Good job by the Walker Valley player there.
Looks like Luke Hayden, number 10, they call on the PA here. The loss of 2 yards, 3rd and 12.
Third down.
First pass of the night.
Yep. It wasn't what we wanted.
Nope. And this is probably a running, passing play. Pass this time to flat the other way.
Oh, that was a fake.
Carroll. He's going to be thrown for another big loss this time by number 3, Michael Wood.
Yeah, that was a fake right there. Or it wasn't a fake. He threw it out there to Carroll, and they had a wide receiver run down the seam. They were going to hit him, but the
hook and ladder.
Yep, they closed in on it pretty quick.
Ball back to the 37-yard line. Bradley was sending the punt team. Brady Lewis now. This is a situation where they could fake it.
Yep.
Brady's been known to do that. Let's see who's going to be wide out to the left side. It's going to be number 8 for the Bears. That's going to be J.J. Johnson.
Jason Cunningham deep for the Mustangs.
I say we just pin them deep right here.
Yeah.
Play some defense.
Cleveland Walker with one returner back inside the 10. Bradley with a man short. Here comes number 11, Tay Lindsay in late. Come on, Tay.
I bet Coach Floyd is losing his mind.
Yep. And now the Bears are going to call time. Nope, that's going to end the period.
Okay. All right.
So after one period of play here, brought to you by Cleveland Ford, it is 14-0 Bears on top. And we're back with 4th down and 20 to go in a punt situation. Let's just see if they pull the punt off. Back in 1 minute.
Join Cleveland Fasteners and Supply for their annual Classic Cruise-In Bike, Truck, and Car Show on Saturday, October 4th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Free admission. You'll have a DJ, food trucks, store prizes, and more. Mix 104.1 will be there with a live broadcast. It's the Cruise-In Bike, Truck, and Car Show happening at Cleveland Fasteners and Supply Saturday, October 4th from 10 to 2. Starview Drive behind Bradley Rentals.
Need a new shop, garage, or other unique space? Explore post-frame building kits from Best Buy Metals. Best Buy Metals kits utilize steel trusses for the ultimate in strength and durability. When you need it to last, call Best Buy Metals. Stop by or visit bestbuymetalroof.com for your custom structure.
The Bears are lined up. Punt Brady Lewis, who plays defense, also tied in, and has been known to throw the ball from the punt formation. Let's see, the Bears have single men out wide to either side.
Brady Lewis
tried to fake punt out of the end zone last week, and it was deflected. He will punt it. A low pooch drive is going to hit, and it's going to roll. Oh, it's going to get a Bear roll. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is it a touchback, or are they going to let him?
Oh, he's down on him at the 1. No, touchback.
No, it's
okay.
a touchback.
It'll be 1st and 10.
So it's 1st and 10 for Walkabout at their 20. Bears up 14-0. The first play of the second period coming up. Our Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Bears up 14-0, and McMinn County, Cleveland.
It's 7-7. It's tied right now
at McMinn County.
I'll tell you, sometimes what we take for granted, especially these past couple of years, we've got a really good long snapper.
Yes.
Maddox Hampton. You know, you saw Walker Valley struggle with that. We've been blessed to have a great long snapper. The kid's probably going to play college football somewhere. Shout out to him for these awesome snaps.
Yep. David says he's the best long snapper he's ever had and one of the tops in the state.
Well,
except for you, of course, obviously. He forgot to put that part in there, but I like that.
Ball's 25 is something
but that's a practice perfection there, really.
Absolutely.
You do a lot of that on your own. So on 1st and 10, it'll be Stevens back to pass. It's going to be complete out in the left flat. He'll have a short gain. Tay Lindsay for the Bears on the first man to hit, along with Spencer McCoos. The pass was complete to number 7, Joseph Arnett. He will gain, 3, 4, I guess. 2nd and 6 coming up.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
Gary, go ahead and put your hands up so they can shoot you a T-shirt.
And they did tell me today that they're going to try, when Bradley's passing, we're trying to hit some quick hitters if they can. Change the play coming up from the sideline again. Play clocked at 18. Plenty of time this time. On 2nd and 6. And now they're still trying to figure it out. Play clock's down to 8 to 7, 6, 5, 4. He will get it off, and it's back to pass. Looking across the flat. It's going to be complete to Roman Yulo, who's Mr. Do-It-All. It will be a first down at the Walker Valley 45-yard line. So a gain of 21 yards, gainer, and a first down for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it's a little soft on the coverage there.
Flag on the play. Bring it all back.
Marker on the play.
Bring it all back. I didn't see that. So wipe that one off. 21-yard gainer for first down. The PA guy didn't see it either.
Of course he did.
Penalty's probably holding. And here comes holding. Yep, holding Mustangs.
Holding.
10-yard mark off back from the 22 to the 12.
It'll be a 10-yard penalty. They'll replay second down.
They'll replay second down, so that helps the Bear defense there. Walker Valley's their own worst enemy right now.
We know how that feels, don't we?
Yes.
After last week.
Yes. So they'll send 2 men out wide right and 1 left in the backfield. They'll have a running back with Stevens. Now they're going to change the play again. That running back is Ulo. I believe it's 6, maybe 8. That's Cunningham, running back. Cunningham. Back to pass. It's under pressure. And he is sacked.
Oh, my goodness.
A.J. Westfield. A Food City sack way back at the 5-yard line.
I don't know if you remember that Tennessee UTC game when we absolutely destroyed Chase Artopius for the UTC quarterback. That's exactly what that looked like. A.J. just absolutely put him on his back. Good job for him. Great job, D-line.
Third down.
Third down and 25? Looks like they've got to get to the 30. The ball's at the 5. Yes, 3rd and 25.
That's one of those.
Again, the Bear defense setting up for great field position one more time.
Head full of Steve Chase.
Out wide right is Cason Cunningham. Wide the running. No, that's number 6. Roman Yule out wide right.
10 minutes to go here in the
And standing in his own end zone now is Chase Stevens with a tailback behind him. And he will hand to his tailback. He'll hit the middle. He'll have some yards, but nowhere near enough. It's going to be still 4th and about 20 to go. He's up to the 11. Here comes the punt team.
Bring up 4th down.
Yep, well, let's hope they snap it over his head again. What do you say?
Well,
that would be an awesome situation. No, that was a great job by our defense, Gary.
Yeah.
I mean, getting them in 4th and long, 3rd and long, pressure up front. That's exactly what we got to have. Kudos to this defense. They're playing really well tonight.
Standing in his end zone, number 6, is that Ulo? Yeah, it's Ulo, number 6 or 8. It's hard to see those numbers on those light colored jerseys. Here's a snap. This time it is a good snap. He'll going to be returning from the 50-yard line. And he falls down right there at the 48. That's going to be Reggie Hubbard, I believe. No, it's Phelps, number 0. No, it's Hubbard, 5.
Covers 38 yards.
So at the 48-yard line, the Bears in Mustang territory. First down 10 at 9:09 to go. We'll keep it here this time.
It'll be 1st and 10 Bradley from the 48-yard line.
But with 9 minutes, you have to.
Cleveland and McMahon 7-7 the last 4
Still
years.
7-7.
Still 7-7.
Yep. Great field position here. That's what we talked about. We got to continue winning this special teams battle, field position battle. They're doing a great job. I can't be happy enough for these Bears right now.
Coach Floyd's got to be pleased. You know?
He is. I'm sure he is. It's great football.
Playing on Walker's side of the field almost all night. They had that opening drive, got down to the 35, and their defense stopped them.
One thing I'd like to see here.
Cook barking signals. He will hand it to Phelps, who goes to the left side.
He's got room.
He's going to have 5. He's going to have 10. He's going to have 15. And he just keeps pounding his way down from inside the 40, inside the 35 to the 34. First and 10 for the Bears. And Cleveland for it. And somebody on this left side, we have to see who that is, really blocking.
That's Luke Hagee.
Luke.
Big man, Luke Hagee. I love to see it. He's one of my favorite players right here. And I don't mean that, like, he is a competitor. He's a fierce offensive lineman, and he's doing a great job tonight.
I owe him a big apology. I'll explain that in a minute. First team for the Bears at the Walker 34. Snap, pass, complete to Hubbard. He's going to be caught for no gain. Second down 10 coming up. I interviewed Chris Myers and Luke Hagee this week. In my feeble old, rotten brain, I called Luke Tim in the interview.
Oh, my goodness.
And I apologize. I never interviewed him before. And when it's over with, he said, "My name's Tim, by the way." And I said, "Oh, Lord, I know. I mean, Luke, I know
So
that."
you did it again.
I did it again. And I apologize. He said, "Don't worry about it." I said, "You should have stopped me. We could edit it out."
That's right.
And I'd correct it if you just stopped me up front.
That's right.
Here we go on 2nd down and 9 for the Bears. Snap. And a whistle blows before the snap. I think that's a procedure on the Bears. 5-yard mark off. 2nd and 14. Move the ball back to the 34 to the 39.
Bradley, 5-yard.
Halftime is 8:02 away. Bears up 14-0. 14-0 Bears at 8:02 and a half.
Well, that's the Bears' 4th penalty. So Walker Valley's sitting at 2 right now. It may be off 1 or 2, but that's what I got written down right here. That's the 4th penalty.
14.
Bradley County Litter Grant is our penalty sponsor. We don't like to use their name. We appreciate them as a sponsor.
Absolutely.
But we don't like to use their name for the penalties. We have Brady Lewis out wide right, Reggie Hubbard underneath him. And in motion, there's Phelps out in the flat. He's going to have the pass. It's going to be 40 to the 35 to the 30, and he's down there at the 30-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down, but only about 6 to go now for a first.
It was a great job. Phelps ran a little bubble right there. That was an awesome job by Reggie getting the block there on one of the corners, freed him up for about 5-6 yards.
And I think we're in 2-down territory right now if we don't have a penalty or something or a loss. 3rd down and 5 for the Bears, or 6 to go at the Walker 30-yard line. Clock running at 7:08 in the first period on Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Cleveland McMahon's still 7-7 at McMahon County. They're in the second period now. Up there, we'll give you other scores at halftime. We'll look at our middle school report. Cook hands it off. Into the middle, it's going to be McCoosh. He'll have 2 or 3, but still going to be short. It's going to be 4th, about 2 or so, maybe 3 to go. Spencer McCoosh, who played for Walker just last year. There comes the heavy team in.
They're going heavy, bringing in Devontae McMillan, AJ, and I believe that's Zane, isn't it? Got Zane McIntosh, excuse me. Whatever it is. See, I mess up names too.
4th and a long 3. And they will line up with Braden Carroll at quarterback. He'll take the snap. He'll keep it himself. He'll plunge in. He's got the first down inside the. And there's a flag. Is that a flag come in there?
I think it was just somebody over there throwing towels.
Oh, okay.
4th down and 3.
It is 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford at the Walker 24-yard line. Nice hard run by Brady Carroll. Boy, he is a weapon between him and Cook.
That's Bradley's 9th first down this half.
Wow. Clock at 6:05. They start the clock after the markers are moved. McCoosh out wide left to the left side. Braden Carroll will keep it. He'll hit the middle. He'll have 2 or 3 yards, just digging and churning down to the 20, or right outside the 20.
They still got those big dudes in there. Still have AJ, still have Zane. I think we know what they're trying to do right here, and that's run the football.
Yep, gain of 3, 2nd down, 7 coming up for the Bears.
39 to go, till halftime.
At the 21, looks like. McCoosh out wide right this time. Carroll stays in the backfield with Phelps. He'll take the snap, hand it to Phelps. Phelps going to the right. Get outside. He's got the first down. He's got more. He's going to go
touchdown
into the end zone. Touchdown, Bradley Central. Kenyon Phelps taking it in from 21 yards away for the 3rd score of the night for the Bears. A Tennessee Valley Urology touchdown. And we'll have the extra point coming up for Independent Insulation Services here. That's Noah Canales on the hole from quarterback Tucker Cook. And Damon likes the quarterback to hold it, because if they want to fake it or something happens, the quarterback's got the ball and he's more apt to know what to do with it than someone else who's not used to handling the ball. Here's the snap. That kick, it is high. It is good. One more time. Timeout on the field. 21-0 Bears at 5:12 to go in the first half of play now. We'll be back in 30 seconds with another Bear kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
Hi, this is James with Cleveland Business Services. We're here standing by ready to help any local small businesses with a variety of needs. And we can handle just about any tax situation you find yourself with, whether it be business, personal, or a combination of both. Our personal tax returns start at $39. We can help you get filed using our app. We can schedule you an in-office appointment, or you can simply drop off your tax documents and be filed within 48 hours or less. Reasonable rates and a dedicated staff are just a few reasons why Cleveland Business Services is a great choice. Give us a call today at 423-86-TAXES. That's 423-868-2937.
Back here at Walker Valley, Bears up 21-0 with another kickoff coming up. Back deep will be for the Mustangs, Sawyer Boyd and also Roman Ulo. And again, Noah Canales kicking off for the Bears. Clock at 5:12, 21-0 Bears. They have dominated the first half.
Absolutely. You think they showed up ready to play tonight?
Total domination.
This is going to be a pooch kick right here.
Yep, I believe it will be. They're bringing their guys up to the returners. high pooch kick. It's going to be taken to the 30 and to the Ulo to the about the 40. It's not going to bring him down. He's going to come out there standing up, but he stopped right outside the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at that point.
Well, that's what you got to do. You want to try to limit what their biggest weapon is, and he's definitely their biggest weapon. So if you can get that high kick, keep him from getting a head start and gaining speed, that's probably the best thing. Good job by special teams.
Roman is an outstanding player and a great young man. He had 4 TDs last week in their 28-3 win. All the touchdowns against Cleveland High School at Cleveland. In the backfield is Cunningham with Stevens still at quarterback. Always out of the shotgun. Man in motion, left to right.
So far up to this point.
And they'll fake it, pull it back, throw the pass. Going to be complete to the man who's in motion, and that was Ulo. He'll have a gain up to the 45, 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Brought down by the Bears. Number 26, Anthony Perez, who had a really good game last week.
I'm glad to see him healthy.
Yeah.
You know, last year I know was a struggle for him and injuries and everything. I'm glad he's back on the football field.
So many guys hurt last year. 9 starters out by the final game of the year on defense alone. Not counting 5 different quarterbacks we used due to injury. They'll send Trips left side this time.
With 4:32 to go.
He's using hand signals to show him something. He's back looking right, looking that way, throwing out there deep, and it's going to be complete on a catch and a half by number 10, Luke Hayden. All the way from the 45 down to the 21.
Yeah, Bradley, they brought pressure there. They weren't able to capitalize. Sometimes when you do that and the coverage ain't tight enough in the back end, that's what happens. Great throw by the quarterback.
34-yard reception in the first down for the Mustangs at the Bear 21, I believe they marked it down. Yep, it's the 21. Bears up 21-0 here with 4:08 in the period and the half. Stevens hands it off to Cunningham. He will go left side. Oh, did he get knocked into next week? Who was that masked man?
That was Reggie Hubbard. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. He separated him from this earth.
That was one of the hardest hits I think I've seen.
Man.
Oh, my goodness. You want to talk about speed and burst? He absolutely
is there a flag?
Lit into Cunningham there.
That was a legal tackle that time.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what they're even talking about. They're probably maybe talking about the spot of the football maybe.
3 officials talking this over. Here comes the man to look over here to give us some kind of signal.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to figure out where the foot
holding on Walker Valley.
I think we'll take it, right?
I think we'll take it. Boy, they just
goodness gracious.
They do something good, 2 steps or 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
That's right, but Bradley's playing with a physicality right now that Walker Valley's just not able to match. I mean, that was a fantastic hit by Reggie. Busted play the one before. They're doing a great job at bringing we call it bust face.
Yes.
You know that.
Yep.
And that's what Reggie did right there.
They'll take it, move the ball back to the 30-yard line, be a first down to be repeated, 1st and 20 from the Brady 30-yard line. Clock at 3:55. It's stopped for the penalty mark off. Bears up 21-0 here in the first half, and we'll have the ball coming out.
That's right. This is a big spot here for us. We got a
Trips right side. Now we got 3 defenders out there this time. Cunningham in the backfield, and he will fake the handoff. Steve's going to keep it, and he's going to get nowhere.
Oh, my goodness.
Stopped by 2 or 3 guys.
I think that was Carroll.
On the tackle.
Yeah, that was Andrew Carroll. He did a great job. Gary, you tell the ends he was playing the right defensive end right there. You're always a quarterback player, and Stevens ran the little option there, and he kept it, and the defensive end stayed home, did his job. That was a fantastic job.
2nd and 21 to go. Ball just outside the 39. Clock it running at 3:21. Big series for the Mustangs. They've got to make something happen. The Bears, and here's time call by the official for some reason.
Here, it's on the near side.
Timeout. The Bears going to call a timeout. So let's take one from Milligan Vane. We'll be turning 1 minute on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. 21-0 Bears on top at 3:15 in the first half of play.
Switching jobs is stressful. Switching schools is painful. But switching your insurance policies to Allstate, it really couldn't be easier. At Allstate, you can call one local agent who can assist you with all of your policies and make the paperwork simple. Here in Cleveland, Allstate agent George Gray can help you protect everything from your home, car, boat, and motorcycle to your RV, ATV, and more. See George Gray, Allstate Insurance on Key Street. Are you in good hands?
At Bradley Medical Center, our pledge is excellence. Every person, every time. From the beginning, we've understood that it's the people who make our town special. We all have a job to do, and we all depend on one another. At Bradley, our role is to make sure that you and your family can access the care you need when you need it from a medical team you can trust. And we're more present than ever. Bradley Medical Center, bringing it all back home.
Back here on second down, 19 to go at the 30-yard line for the Mustangs in Bear territory. They trail 21-0 to the Bears. And I was just looking around, a huge crowd here tonight, RC.
Yeah, there is a lot of people here at this football game, and it's good to see. Love this county. Bradley County is an awesome place.
It is full on both sides right now. Out of the shotgun, back goes Stevens to pass, looking under pressure.
Oh my
AJ
goodness.
Gets him, and it's going to be caught, though, on the tip by number 7. That's going to be Joseph Arnett, and boy, did he take a lick. AJ goes back to pat him on the butt, say, I hope you're okay. But, man.
These guys are dominating, Gary. They're dominating. I mean, there's nothing else, no other way to put it. Good job for AJ.
Third and about 15 or 16 to go. Ball's at the 26. I told AJ the other day when I was talking to him, I said, I'd like to get in a wrestling match. We'll tag team them and you go first. He won't need me.
You just finish them off and I'll come in to...
Yeah, I'll follow them and count them out. You know. On third down, 15, a big play for both teams here. Bradley would love to get the ball back with 2:29. That ball was deflected high into the air and right into the hands of the Mustang. Back goes Stevens again, passing out in the flat. It's going to be complete. Again to Hayden down the field. He's way down it. He is not. He can be close to a first. Let's see where they're going to mark it.
I think you got it.
Down about the 11, just outside the 12. They're looking.
They're calling him short, I believe.
It's fourth down. Fourth down, yeah.
Bringing in one of the Taylor boys, number 54.
Fourth and less than a yard. It's close to a yard, actually. Tight formation for the Mustangs. And there's a flag on the Bears.
It's on AJ. He jumped off sides.
Well, they give him the first down, so it'll be first and goal now for the Mustangs with 2:18 to go inside the Bear 10.
Offside against Bradley.
They'll mark the ball down at the 8-yard line. First down at the 8-yard line.
Well, it looks like we've just beat ourselves up this drive. Penalties and chunk plays, so we've got to limit those. So far, they're doing a good job, but let's not get in a bad habit.
Split second sooner and had a sack back
That's
here. Right. Stevens has his team set.
And he
Bradley jumps again. No flag he got back that time. No contact made. He's anxious to get in there.
He is.
Stevens back, looking. Out in the flag will be complete for a short gain.
Number 8, Casey Cunningham.
That's Cunningham on the catch. Tackle for the Bears. Spencer McCouche against an old team.
These guys are bringing the wood, Gary. I'm so happy with our defense right now. I know we're struggling, but, man, we're out here knocking heads. I love it.
He might have gained a yard. Call it second down and right at 7 to go for a touchdown for the Mustangs. 1:54. They've already burned 2 timeouts now. Yeah. They have 1 remaining according to the scoreboard. The Bears have called 1. They'd like to drain the clock and score at the end of the period if they can. They're down 21-0 to the Bears.
We have got to stop jumping off sides.
Bears anticipating, but they jump out again, so move the ball down half the distance to the 3-yard line.
Against the Bears.
Can't keep repeating down. Second and goal. Yeah, Damon's going to have a butt chewing time at halftime.
Yeah, well, I think it's already happening. These boys know better than that.
Here come Mustang with Cunningham beside of quarterback Stevens. They're looking to the sidelines, change of play. Play clock's at 9.
That's something that you can be sure Bradley's going to catch on to at some point. Bears up.
The snap. Stevens looking left, throwing left. Going to be incomplete. No flag on the play. It's going to be third down.
That was great coverage right there by who was it? I don't even see who it was. They're calling flags up here in the booth. So, obviously we're at Walker Valley, so
they're not wearing straps, though, are they?
They're not. They don't matter. Yeah, what they think don't matter.
If it did, then last week we'd have had
I know. You was about ready to go down there and fight every one of them.
Every one of them.
That was great coverage.
Yeah, it was.
The success.
Third and goal from the 3 now. 1:11 to go. Clock stopped with that incompletion. See if the Bears can stay on the sides this time. It'll be the quarterback.
Oh, no, sir. Good job.
He'll lose yardage. Go up the middle there. Spencer McCushy in there on tackle. A.J. Westfield.
Stop short.
Dominating.
Wiley Suskowitz.
That's a funny name, ain't it?
Paul Stokes. Well, California kid, I expect,
Great player.
And a great family. I know his mother and father both. And Joanna teaches at Bradley a lot. So they're going to go for a field goal, looks like, on 4th down. Unless they fake it. Stevens will hold it, quarterback. And the kicker is, I believe, is 82. Yeah, Christopher Malik. He'll kick from the left hash mark. This will be about a 22-yarder. Clock's at 31 and running. Here's a snap. The kick is up.
He missed it.
It is no good. So the defense held them again.
Domination up front. I mean, it is what it is. Other than jumping off sides, they did a great job. Special teams.
24 seconds remaining. We'll keep it here. We're about to go to halftime. Brought to you by Southland Finance. We'll look at some scores. Our middle school report as well. And I've got some announcements to make about the Bradley cheer.
It'll be 1st and 10 on the
camp coming up that Miss Jennifer Moore asked me. Always glad to help out our girls and anything from Bradley Central.
It's easy for us to sit up here and say.
Bradley will probably, they're in a tight phase. They're going to just take a knee and take it in.
Yeah.
Cook under center for the first time tonight. He'll take it, back up, take a knee, and clock's running at 23 seconds to go, and no one's going to stop it this time.
He's had a pretty easy night tonight, hasn't he?
Yep. One of the Mustangs talking to an official over there, and he is very upset about something.
Yeah, you're down 21-0 at halftime. Motions are high, and the Mustangs are feeling it. We just got to put the foot on the throat the second half.
And that will end the first half with the Bears up 21-0 on a great defensive first half as well as offensive first half. We couldn't ask for a much better showing for the Bears as they lead the Mustangs here at halftime from Walker Valley. And you're listening to ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And we'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back and look at some other scores, give our middle school report, and make a few announcements here. Back in 2 minutes on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Hometown service with a smile. If that's something you haven't experienced in a while, then maybe you should talk with the friendly staff at Joe Rogers Office Supply. With free delivery, no minimum order requirements, and a great selection of office supplies and office furnishings, they're sure to brighten your day. Visit or call today at 476-7527. That's Joe Rogers Office Supply for friendly hometown service with a smile.
Southern Heritage Bank has always been committed to community and kids. One vital part of that commitment is to provide financial literacy, equipping you with the knowledge to help make good financial plans and decisions. Teach the kids in your life about the importance of saving money by being a summer saver. Invest in their future by opening a first-time savings account or making a deposit today, and they will earn a certificate for learning to manage money. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC. First-time savings account available for ages 17 and under. Minimum opening deposit $50.
Is your home leaking money through drafty walls and ceilings? For just $300, Independent Insulation Services will perform a complete air leakage test, identifying where energy and comfort is slipping away. We'll evaluate your home's performance and design a solution that fits your budget. A healthier, more energy-efficient home starts with the right test. Call today and schedule your home air leakage evaluation. 423-716-3762. Independent Insulation Services, your spray foam experts.
It's time for the Bradley Bears Halftime Report, brought to you by Southland Finance. Visit them on the web at southlandfinance.net.
Friday Night Lights, hometown pride, and the determination that drives our teams forward. At Southland Finance, we know what it takes to compete because our own Brent Matthews and Mike Parker were high school athletes themselves. They understand the hard work, commitment, and teamwork that go into every practice and every game. That's why Southland Finance proudly supports our local football teams on and off the field. From kickoff to the final whistle, we're cheering right alongside you. Experience the Southland difference today.
Down
Back here at Walker Valley, we're at halftime. The Southline Flats halftime show, to be exact, is the Bears up 21-0 over Walker Valley in a great first half for the Bears. Almost total opposite of last. Well, we played pretty good the first half last week. We can't have a second half like we did last week, though.
I guarantee you, Coach Floyd's in there preaching. We got to finish the ball game. It's 0-0 right now.
Trying to remind him a few things. Also, McMinn County, Cleveland, give us an update there.
It's 13-7 right now. McMinn's on top there at Benny Monroe Stadium. Correction, it's in McMinn.
Yeah,
that's right. Okay.
In our own region, we have Alcoa leading Bearden 35-6 now, nearing halftime. This will be a mercy rule game.
Oh my goodness.
Oak Ridge on top of Clinton 21-0. That's 7 minutes to go in the first half. Powell and Farragut losing 14-7 to Powell. So boy, we're not doing too well on these teams.
That's good for us.
Hardin Valley up 3-0 over Morristown East. That's in the same period. 9 minutes to go to a halftime there. And Maryville up 21-0 over Knox West. That's a pretty impressive score there. Maryville lost to Alcoa last week at Alcoa. East Hamilton leads Mexican County 20-12. That is a 4A game, a 5A game. They're allowed over to North City 21-3. Sorry about the PA folks, we can't control that. Sequatchie County leads Signal Mountain 20-0 on the mountaintop there. Those some area sports features brought to you by Elders Ace Hardware here on ESPN Cleveland 1013.
All right, yeah, let's talk a little bit more about Papa John's. And Papa John's Pizza in and around the greater Chattanooga area offers fundraising for schools, churches, sports teams, dance teams, and for nonprofit organizations. For details, call Papa John's today. Also, if you're craving the flavors of pizza and cheesy garlic bread, oh man, that sounds so good. We got pizza behind us right now.
It's cold now.
Yeah, look no further than Papa John's new garlic 5-cheese crust coated in a garlic Parmesan sauce and a savory Italian 5-cheese blend baked to extra cheesy perfection. Then add your favorite topping, all for only $11.99. Available now at Papa John's. Got to go, Gary. Go get us one right now. That sounds delicious.
Can we do Uber Eats or something?
DoorDash. We'll DoorDash it.
I'd like to make an announcement here on behalf of the Bradley Central Cheer Squad. They'll be having a cheerleading camp Saturday, September the 20th from 9 to 12 in Jim Smitty Arena in the main gym area there. And that's not this area, but September the 20th. This is about 3 weeks from today, I guess. Yep, 3 weeks from today, from tomorrow actually, from 9 to 12. And it's for kids who are at least potty trained, so they'll be very young, but they've got to be potty trained through middle school. It's cost is $40 per cheerleader. You can register there's a QR code on the fence on the sidelines in front of the Bradley cheerleaders, which stays there, so you can register that way, or go to the BCHS main website page to register your daughter or your son or your multiple daughters if you have that. Yep. I'd also like to remind you about our great friends at the Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care for orthopedic needs. I've been there. He's worked on me before. That's Dr. Gary Wojtek at Wojtek.com, their website. Dale's Heating Air, good friends of ours who do a lot of business around the county area and support high school athletics in a big way. You can reach them at justcalldales.com. Chick-fil-A, located there on Keith Street. We keep talking about food, don't we?
I'm telling you.
Paul Huff and Keith Street as well. Download that Chick-fil-A app. They have what kind of special offers. I've downloaded that and seen those special offers and keep you aware of what's going on there. And the Jersey College School of Nursing, your nursing care starts here at Jersey College EDU. I'd like to mention once more before we take a break here, our friends at Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram make this the summer event, which is going on now at that location. Over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams with up to $20,000 off the manufacturer suggested retail price. They have Gladiators, 2,500 pickups, Wagoneers, even Wranglers with huge discounts. Take advantage. They have a model year closeout with the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack, up to $20,000 off of that. There. That's Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the better way to buy and service. Visit them at crownchrysler.dodgejeep.com. And having said all that, the Bradley Band is performing on the field. Let's take another time out here. We'll come back and look at some stats. First half stats, the Bears up 21-0 here at Walker Valley High School on ESPN Cleveland 1013. Back in 2 minutes.
At the University of Tennessee, the Vols are known for competing at the highest level on the field, the court, and the diamond. And just like the Vols, Food City excels at everything too. They've got in-store butchers carving up certified Angus beef, fresh local produce, a full-service bakery, Fuel Bucks rewards, and one of the best beer and wine selections in town. Food City, the official supermarket of the Vols, and your home for everything Tennessee.
When competition is fierce, sports injuries happen, and Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is here to help. Saturday sports clinics are available at our Chattanooga and Cleveland offices from August 23rd through November 8th for the treatment of non-emergency orthopedic injuries like sprains, strains, and fractures. Doors open at 9 a.m., no appointment needed to be seen by our highly trained physicians and clinical staff. Saturday sports clinic dates are subject to change. Check sportmed.com for the latest information. That's sportmed.com.
Being a roof in the summertime is so difficult because my family is gone. They're off on vacation, they're at the beach, and here I am, alone. I wish they would just call Langley Roofing because I need some attention. I need a few repairs. I have a lot of work to do. And Langley Roofing can take such good care of me. I protect my family. I just need a little love. And Langley Roofing can make sure I live a full, healthy life. Even get the financing taken care of. LangleyRoofs.com. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
You've been hurt. Maybe in a car wreck, a truck accident, or a motorcycle crash. Maybe you were in a job-related accident, the victim of nursing home neglect, or injured by a defective product. It doesn't matter how it happened. What matters is that you were hurt, and somebody needs to pay. When it matters, call the personal injury team at Logan Thompson and get the money you deserve. 423-476-2251. LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Back here at Walker Valley on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Now remember, tomorrow, the Vols. Kickoffs to it 12 o'clock noon. It's an early start for the Vols from Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Aflac Kickoff Classic, I believe it's called.
Yep, something like that.
Mercedes-Benz against the Syracuse Orangemen. And it's going to be, I've seen where both teams are going to wear orange or something tomorrow, different shades of orange, I guess. But Tennessee will be in orange tops and white pants. I did see that. That's their first game of the year, of course, opening for everybody. There were several college games last night. We didn't get into that, but there were several of them. I watched 2 or 3 different games, just flipping back and forth last night. And
what about that Nebraska quarterback? Looks just like Patrick Mahomes, doesn't he? Have you seen that?
No.
That kid that plays quarterback for Nebraska looks just like Patrick Mahomes. He wears the same numbers, got the same hairstyle, the glasses, everything he does is he mimics Patrick Mahomes, which is not a bad guy to mimic, you know what I mean?
Was it Patrick Mahomes maybe in disguise?
Yeah, it could have been. I don't know.
In Nebraska, did Nebraska win last night?
They did, 2017 over Cincinnati.
Boy, they had a tough year last year.
They did.
They were really screaming for somebody's head out there. Let's take a look at the unofficial first half stats that RC has accumulated here, and don't hold us to these. This is our best guess, right?
Yeah, don't hold me to this. I'm still a rookie, guys, so don't hold me to it. For first downs, we got Walker Valley with 4. Bradley, we've got 8 first downs for Bradley. For rushing attempts, Kenyon Phelps has got 2 touchdowns, 12 attempts rushing. Tucker Cook has ran the ball 1 time. I think it was for about 3 yards. Carroll, 1 touchdown, 9 attempts. Penalties, this is a big one. Bradley's still sitting at 5 penalties is what I got to Walker Valley's 2. Now, fortunately enough, that's played well in our favor, but we still have to try to limit those as much as we can. Walker Valley has had 2 turnovers to Bradley 0. That's another big thing. Turnovers. We can't have them. So, good job for the Bears at keeping those to a minimum.
Special teams is a huge factor. We had a punt that was snapped over the Walker Valley punter's head, and the Bears got the ball down inside the 20-yard line and took it in for a score.
Absolutely.
We had the Bears, Walker Valley miss a field goal attempt, and the Bears on their own side have been perfect on extra points with 3 out of 3 so far. Not attempted a field goal, haven't had to, but the defense really has rose to the top tonight in a way that we expect them to do, and they are being led by some huge guys up front. AJ, Zane McIntosh, Wiley
Stokes,
Paul Stokes, Andrew Carroll, and those guys have all had a really, really good night. Spencer McCooch, you just go on and on, the entire team. And at the end of the game, we're going to name a player of the game and a single play of the game. Last week, our play of the game was a 98-yard kickoff return by Reggie Hubbard. Tonight we'll have to see, and it's going to be hard to pick tonight.
Yeah. As of right now, it looks like we may have a few more to choose from. So if we keep dominating like we do up front, so great job, interior guys up front on both sides of the football.
Looking ahead to next week now, the Bears will be back home with Hardin Valley in our first region game of the year. The Hawks will come down from West Knoxville area there. If you've not been there, it's a beautiful school out there on the Pellissippi Parkway, they call that. as you turn off and hit like you're going toward Anderson County or Oak Ridge in that area up there. But it'll be Bradley at home with Hardin Valley next week. Cleveland will be at Tullahoma, a non-region game. They're the only team in the region. We have 7 teams, so somebody has to be the odd man out on region week, which is next week, the first region week of the year. So they'll be going to Tullahoma. That game will be carried on Mix 104.1. We'll carry our game with Hardin Valley right here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And Walker Valley will be playing McMinn County here next week, and that'll be carried on Oldies 99.1. So here again, our three.
We'll be on the Bear Network, right?
Yes, we'll be on the Bear Network next week. So you can watch the video, and you hear this audio that you're hearing right now. But it's crazy how Bradley, Cleveland, Walker goes rotating each week between the 3 schools and enjoying, some great competition. Great football community here in Cleveland with Bradley, Cleveland, Walker Valley, and throw McMinn in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's some great folks up there. I know we don't like them as an opponent. They hate us. They'll just flat tell you that.
Sure.
Coach Bo Cagle told us that in media day. I hate them there. And we're their only real rivalry because they don't play McMinn Central anymore.
Well, that even carries over to the youth league. Yeah. The following day when we played them in the youth, there was some high energy there at the stadium. Those McMinn people, they want to be Bradley no matter what. So
makes their season.
It's fun, absolutely.
Yep. And we'll also mention that coming up tomorrow, right back here at Walker Valley, beginning at 10 o'clock, we have 4 games. That's going to be the Super Crickets, the Crickets, and the Hoppers and the Cutters.
Yep.
In that order, starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow with the youngest guys. That is the Sequoia Conference Youth Conference, and the Bradley County Youth League is part of that in a big way. We'll have 4 Bradley County teams playing from all of our different schools. A lot of those kids played baseball together all summer long, and running to football. And
Sterling does a great job. Our youth program is second to none around here, and it's fun to see these kids grow up together. They go to Bradley Youth, they go to Lake Forest, some Mocoa here and there, and then they're right back at it when they're Bradley Bears. It's really fun to see. I'm excited when our kid, your great grandson, my kids get there. Shout out to Lane, Weston, Steele, all those guys, and the Super Crickets and the Crickets football team. Their coaches do a great job. I'm excited for tomorrow morning as well.
And we will have a huge crowd here.
Absolutely.
No doubt about that. Again, tomorrow at 12 noon, Tennessee will play against Syracuse. Not a home game. It's a neutral site game in Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Next Thursday night, remember now, keep this in mind, we'll have mixed TV coverage for Lake Forest hosting Cleveland Middle. That's next Thursday. They'll have 2 games at 5 and 7. We'll handle the varsity game at 7 o'clock for the Bruins and the Raiders.
Yep.
Middle school Raiders.
That'll be you and Andy Jenkins. Am I correct on that?
Andy and I will be on the TV bringing the coverage while you'll be on the field coaching.
Yeah. Well, you make sure and give Andy a hard time for me. Well, don't. That's my boss.
He's easy to pick. I'll pick on. I won't tell Mr. Hughes, but I'll pick on. Let's take another time out here. The Walker Valley Band continues to wrap up their show, I believe. We'll return in 2 minutes on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 as we continue with our Southland halftime show back into Friday Night Lights, hometown pride, and the determination that drives our teams forward. At Southland Finance, we know what it takes to compete because our own Brent Matthews and Mike Parker were high school athletes themselves. They understand the hard work, commitment, and teamwork that go into every practice and every game. That's why Southland Finance proudly supports our local football teams on and off the field. From kickoff to the final whistle, we're cheering right alongside you. Experience the Southland difference today.
From the job site to the showroom, Wholesale Supply has the top brands you trust at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 75 years of service, no one supports contractors and communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Tennessee Wesleyan University offers more than 80 majors and minors at the undergraduate and graduate levels. With the TWU Pledge, students may be eligible to attend tuition-free. A 10-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio ensures students receive individualized attention, and Tennessee Wesleyan remains one of the most affordable colleges in the region. Visit tnwesleyan.edu to learn more about on-campus and online opportunities. Choose blue at Tennessee Wesleyan University.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Make this the summer event going on now at Ground
Crown CDJR Cleveland.
Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $20,000 off MSRP. Gladiators, 2,500 pickups, Wagoneers, even Wranglers with huge discounts. Take advantage of model year closeout savings on a new 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack. Up to $20,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
On select models, stock 412318.
Back here at Walker Valley, both bands have concluded playing tonight. Great performances by both bands, Bradley Central Marching Band and the Walker Valley Band. We're at halftime, the Southland Finance halftime show we call this here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Bears up 21-0 in a domination. I don't know what to call it. And the Bears will have the ball coming out.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Coach Floyd.
Yeah, happy birthday. Listen, I'm going to have you sing happy birthday to him here at the end of the game.
Well, they'll throw us off the air if I start singing. They'll revoke our FCC license here.
Yeah.
This game also being televised on Mixed TV if you want to listen to Heartline and Shelton, which I know most of you don't want to. So just stay right here with us. This game is being you can pick up if you have NFHS, you can pick it up there and listen to this broadcast. NFHS is a subscription service, though. But a lot of people have it during the football season.
Sure,
so,
absolutely.
And you have some scoring updates.
Yeah, I've got some scores around the East Tennessee area. Sevier County's on top of Jefferson County, 14-0. Science Hill on top of Morristown West, 14-6. Elizabethton on top of Tennessee. It just says Tennessee, 14-7.
Tennessee High.
William Blount on top of Austin's East, 24-0. Oak Ridge is still beating Clinton, 21-6. Powell is on top of Farragut, 14-7. Gibbs, home of the great Kenny Chesney, on top of Knox Halls, 10-7. And Meigs County is losing to East Hamilton, 28-12. And Loudon at the Battle of the Bridge, right?
Yep.
Taking care of Lenore City right now, 24-3.
That's a Walker Valley region opponent too.
Yeah, absolutely. Sequatchie County on top of Signal Mountain, 20-0. And of course, Bradley Central beating Walker Valley, 21-0.
Marion County leading Polk 7-0. That's a Central Time Zone game. They're still in the first quarter there in that game. And that's all I see. Let's look at most of the scores of interest to our local fans here.
Tullahoma and Coffee County tied at 7-7.
443-2157.
Heritage or CAK on top of Heritage, 14-7. Let's see if we can find. And Ray County and Notre Dame tied at 7-7.
Down in the private schools, let's look quickly there. We had some out of state teams come in. Baylor leading Raven Gap. That's in Nacoochee, Georgia, 7-0. And that is a powerhouse sports. It's like Montverde and the Academy in Florida.
Oh, IMG.
IMG, yeah. That's Raven Gap. That's the North Georgia version.
The Cleveland tried to play. Was that the Cleveland who they were attempting to play them last year, I believe?
I'm not sure. CAK, as you said, leading Heritage 14-7. Tyner now has not started. We don't have a score yet on Chattanooga Christian with Tyner. That's at Chattanooga Christian. And Knox Webb at 14-7 over Asheville School out of North Carolina. McCallie, here's what I was looking for. McCallie's playing Hebron Academy out of Georgia. They're 14-0. Start of the second.
Well,
McCallie and Baylor, it's just not fair.
It just changed, 21-0. Is that what you said?
It's halftime.
Oh, okay.
Just went to halftime. It's an unfair advantage they have over our public schools.
Yeah.
But there's nothing we can do about that. Ray County, Notre Dame, 7-7 at Notre Dame. Ray won last week. Notre Dame won. Notre Dame was 2-8 last year. So they really need a rebound year there. And there's a lot of look at some of our Elders Ace Hardware scoreboards. And again, tomorrow we have Tennessee and Syracuse at 12 o'clock noon. Let's take another 1 minute break, and we'll come back to the third period kickoff. Walk Valley to the Bears. Bears up 21-0 here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 as we wrap up our Southland Finance halftime show.
You work hard, you take care of your family, you handle business, but when's the last time you took care of yourself? At Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland, we get it. You don't need pampering. You need honest, high-quality dental care that fits your life. No lectures, no pressure. Just a team that respects your time and gets the job done right. So don't wait until it hurts. Call Magnolia Dental Center today. Take care of your smile like you take care of everything else. Call 423-476-3307 or visit MagnoliaDentalCenterofCleveland.com to schedule an appointment today.
Hi, this is James with Cleveland Business Services. We're here standing by ready to help any local small businesses with a variety of needs. And we can handle just about any tax situation you find yourself with, whether it be business, personal, or a combination of both. Our personal tax returns start at $39. We can help you get filed using our app. We can schedule you an in-office appointment, or you can simply drop off your tax documents and be filed within 48 hours or less. Reasonable rates and a dedicated staff are just a few reasons why Cleveland Business Services is a great choice. Give us a call today at 423-86-TAXES. That's 423-868-2937.
Look at our middle school report brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Lake Forest last night, they won here at Ocoee Middle for the JV game 28-8, and the varsity lost to Ocoee. Varsity volleyball swept Ooltewah in straight sets, both JV and varsity. Boys and girls tennis defeated Spring City, but both lost to McMinn County. Girls soccer lost to Athens and Sweetwater Junior High. Thank you, Andy Jenkins, for always providing us with the middle school report. You can hear Andy tonight. The Hardy's Blitz, Friday Night Blitz, on Mix 104.1 as soon as the game is off with Cleveland at McMinn County, which was 13. What was the score there?
13-7.
McMinn was up.
McMinn was up. That's correct.
Was that halftime?
It was halftime. Yes, sir.
That's some of your Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard notes we'll have there. And they put 2 minutes back on the clock here because the bands took a little bit long. The teams were slow to get out. Both are back on the field. The Bears tonight up 21-0 in a dominating first half, both offensively and defensively. They're preparing for a region game next week. They'll host the Hawks of Hardin Valley. We'll have that game on the Bear Network live for you, live streaming, and also have the audio from ESPN Cleveland 101.3 with that video.
Looks like you got the Bears huddled up there in the end zone. Coach DeWan hopping them up a little bit. Actually, I think that might have been, I don't know which coach it was, but hey, I think it might have been DeWan. They're ready to go. They got to keep pressing the second half. This ball game 0-0. We knew after last week what they could do to us. New scoring update here, Gary. Cleveland up 14-13 on McMinn at halftime.
Wow. So the Raiders bounced back 14-13 over McMinn County. That's at halftime on the reservation. They call it up in McMinn County.
We're getting tangled up here, ain't we?
It's
a little tied up here.
Tiny press box here. We'll make it. Hey, Jeffrey. Getting ready for the kickoff here now. Walker will be kicking to the Bears. We'll see how they're going to line up. We'll have to the way they take the field here. 21-0 Bears on top. Looking forward to our next week's game, home game back in Bear Stadium. 7 o'clock kickoff, 5:30 we'll go live, RC and myself. Talk about that game and recap this one a little bit. We'll be kicking left to right on your radio dial. Nope. Walker went to the wrong end. Referee says, nope, you're going to kick this way, right to left.
What a beautiful night for football. This is unbelievable out here. If you guys sitting at home,
shame on you.
Shame on you. Come out here next time. I know it's crowded, but this is fun. This is what high school football is all about.
Yeah, and our community is great at supporting it, too, in every way. Bears send 3 back to return. It's going to be number 4, Peyton Parker Price, who wears the black
Triple P.
Triple P. Reggie Hubbard on this side, and is that McCouch on the far side?
That's him.
Smith McCouch on the far side. Let's see if they kick it long. He didn't have a lot of length on his kickoff, his field goal attempts when he's warming up. And that will be kicking off number 82, of course.
Referees just blew the whistle here. Somebody's going to have to come off. I'm not real sure what's going on.
Yeah. It's either a mouthpiece violation or no knee. You got to cover your knee pads up in high school. That's a national rule. It's not something that's just made up. It's a national rule.
Yeah.
It's for safety and health reasons. Here comes the approach. Here comes the kick. It's a high spinner. Going to be taken by McCouch at about the 13 or 14. To the 15, to the 20. Trying to cut left. He's going to go to the middle and be brought down about the 29-yard. Yeah, first and 10 for the Bears at the 29-yard. And brought down by number 31. Looks like who's celebrating. Cole Brown.
Well, it's funny. You were talking about the knee pads. I had a kid come up to me at Lake Forest the other day. You know, the normal size knee pads. He said, Coach, you gave me a thigh pad. And I said, buddy, that's a knee pad. That's exactly what those are supposed to look like. And he swore up and down it was a thigh pad. But that just goes to show you how small these knee pads are now.
Yep. So the Bears break the huddle, come out to the line of scrimmage in the backfield. Tucker Cook. Also Phelps, Kenyon Phelps. Bears in a tight formation, almost that T formation. with an H-back or double tight end. Here's a handoff to Phillips going to the left side, trying to get outside. He's outside to the 30, to the 35. He's to the 40. He's the 45. He's in midfield. He's 45 to the 40. Still going to the 35, and he takes 3 guys and bring him down way back downfield. We've got an injured Bear.
That's Timmy Gay. I hope that's not that left knee right there.
Well, that's what he's grabbing. He's getting up and walking it off.
All right.
A huge gain from the 29 to the 32 for Phelps. That's got to put him way over 100 yards tonight.
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford, and the Bears on the move. First play from scrimmage, a huge gainer.
Absolutely. Great job. Left side offensive line, still on the end.
Yep.
Still on the edge, and he was off and running.
Phelps will remain in there. Braden Carroll at the left wide receiver, playing the second half this week. He had to set out last week with the concern of his injury. Cook set. Takes it to Phelps. He'll hit that left side again. He'll cut up field. He's going out 3, 4, 5. He's got 10. He's got 15. He is still going down to the 20 on to the 15-yard line. The 1st and 10 for the Bears. And Cleveland Ford at the 16, they're going to mark him down.
That's awesome.
Just exploded behind that line.
Yeah, that's Luke Hagee, the left tackle over there. He's doing a great job at still in the end, just like we talked about. But we also have to have good blocking by the wide receivers, and that's exactly what they're doing. Great job by this Bradley offense right here.
1st down and 10. We're at 10:57, just underway in the third. Bears up 21-0. Cook out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. He goes to Phelps again. He hits the middle. He's going to be caught and dragged down for no gain, maybe a yard. They stuffed the middle. Instead of going up around the end, he went up the middle. Robinson on the tackle for the Mustangs. Will be second down with, give him 1 yard, 2nd and 9.
Yep, Walker Valley sniffed that out. Eventually, they're going to catch on to that. So
Peyton Parker Price into the game. He's been injured this year, coming off an injury.
Very fast. Kid is so fast, ain't he?
He is one of the very fastest on the team. And he's at a halfback, left halfback. Now they move him over. He's in the backfield with Cook. Now they shift him back to the right. They'll take the snap, looking into the end zone. He's going to roll out and probably going to
throw it away, buddy. Good job.
And he does. And it's incomplete.
He's out of the pocket. That was a good job.
Yep.
Good job by Tucker, moving his feet right there, getting outside the pocket, throwing it away. He had 2 defenders coming after him. Very smart play by our quarterback.
Quick to recognize. He's just a sophomore.
Absolutely. He's got the brains for sure.
3rd and 9. Price will check out. Phelps, after getting a breather, will check back in for the Bears. He wears number 0. Came to the Bears last year as a junior from Alabama. Family moved into the area. Bears will have a single man, twins out wide left side this time. Cook. It goes to Phelps. He'll hit the middle this time. He's going to have right down. Well, he keeps churning.
Look at that.
He's got the first.
That's a touchdown, baby.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Phelps would not go down, and he scored.
That kid is on a mission today. This offensive line is on a mission. Give me some knuckles there, Gary. This is awesome. These kids have come out. They're fighting. They're playing physical, and they're playing bus-face football.
So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4th play, I believe, of the drive.
Yep.
Because we lost yardage on one of them. So here comes the extra point. That's Tennessee Valley Rogers touchdown, by the way. And here comes the independent installation services for the PAT. And so far this season, I don't want to jinx him, but Noah Canellis has been perfect. This will be his 4th attempt tonight. The kick is good. Timeout on the field at 9:58 in the third. 28-0 Bears on top of the Mustangs. And we return to the Bear kickoff in 30 seconds here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Is your home too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter? At Central Heat and Air, your local HVAC experts, we've got you covered. Our top-notch technicians provide fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. From installation to maintenance, we handle it all. You'll never be left out in the cold or the heat. Call Central Heat and Air today at 423-478-7778. That's 423-478-7778. Or visit us online at docsair.com. That's DOCSAIR.com. Central Heat and Air, your healthy home company.
Back here at Walker Valley on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, 28-0 now. Bears at the initial drive of the half man. Down the field, just untouched hardly. Tremendous blocking in the line.
Absolutely. Well, this is the first half team we saw last week. Yeah. But they've consistently put it together so far for about 2.5 quarters. Let's finish this thing off.
Here comes Canales' kick. It's a high spinner, going to be short again. It's going to hit and bounce out of bounds. They can re-kick it or take it at the 35. It's their choice of the receiving team. went out of bounds about the 26 or so. If it goes short out of bounds, you can take where it goes short, but they could get at least to the 35 if they decided to take it possession. And we're acting like we're going to re-kick this one.
It was all Kenyon Phelps, number 0, running back for
waiting on a decision from the Walker Valley staff.
Down inside the Mustang territory, go up 48-0, 9:50.
And still no decision by the
Mustangs now.
Seems to be a lot of confusion there with the Walker Valley staff this game. I don't know if Bradley's showing them there's something they haven't seen before. Or, I'm not real sure, but very uncharacteristic like for the Walker Valley staff.
They will not re-kick. They'll take it first at their 35 here rather than re-kick it.
35-yard line.
It's an illegal procedure call. I think they call that, or delay or a procedure. I think they kick it out of bounds. But let's see what Walker will conjure up here in the second half. They're down big now, 28-0 at 9:58 to go in the third. Looking to the sidelines and again signaling plays in. Stevens will stay in the backfield with Cunningham. Trips out wide right. They've got to make up something in a hurry. Back to pass. Here's a long pass down the field. It's going to be complete. Complete down. Case, that's Ulo. Who else? Got behind the defenders down the 26-yard line. From the 35 to the 26-yard line. 27-yard line will make it. And first and 10 for Walker Valley. What a pass. He's the Cleveland backup last year.
Yeah, that was a beautiful ball, definitely, by that kid. They needed that. But chunk plays kill you. That's what's killed Bradley not killed him, but that's what their kryptonite has been tonight is chunk plays.
Same formation. Stevens back again looking to the right side to Hayden. It's going to be
great coverage.
Great coverage. Time by the Bears, number 15. That's Jeremiah Brownlow.
That's awesome.
A Lake Forest kid.
Absolutely.
Second and 10.
That's a Bruin right there, baby. Shout out to Lake Forest. Great coverage by him, staying on the inside hip, knocking that pass down.
He worked the chain game with me Monday night.
Oh, did he?
I had to sort of train him on it.
Such a great kid.
Him and JJ Jeremiah Johnson, had 2 Jeremiahs. Was a bullfrog. Second and 10. They'll send twins either side this time. Ulo's out to the far side, along with Arnett on the right. Now they're looking back to the sideline. Play clock's at 7 for Bradley Concrete. It's at 4, 3, 2. Oh, they get it off just in time. Stevens back under pressure, fires it incomplete.
Yeah,
and there's
you can't throw that, man. That their feet were tripping up. You cannot throw the flag right there.
Is Reggie Hubbard or Suskowitz, one of the two?
Yeah,
it will be a flag on the Bears for interference, and I don't see another flag that would offset that. Interference is the call against the Bears. It'll move the ball down to the, it's 10-yard penalties that are 15. They don't mark it in the spot like doing NFL.
Pass interference.
It'll be a first and 10 down inside the 15 to the 14. Yep. First 10 the Mustangs on the Bear 14. The Bears up 28-0 at 9:20 to go in the third.
Yeah, that's tough right there. It looks like the feet kind of got tangled up, but oh well.
Stevens back, hands it off this time into the middle and hit by Suskowitz, I believe. Cunningham. 22 or 23. Javon James or Suskowitz. Wiley. They have trouble pronouncing his name too.
Well,
gain of 2, second and 8.
This is what we've been good at the whole game. Bend but don't break, right? So here we are, backed up in Walker Valley's or in our own end zone. We got to do a good job at not breaking here. Let's see what we can do.
Only 2 big plays ahead were passes.
Yeah, they're big chunk plays. That can hurt you.
Bears will love to keep them on the scoreboard with no score. Looking to the sideline again.
Even though we're coming out of halftime,
changing the play, it looks like. Stevens back, looking, he's going to be sacked. Brought down again. That's a Food City sack by A.J. Westfield. Back to the 12-yard line. They'll make it. It's going to be third down. And now let's call it about 12. Let's see if they put the stick. Yeah, 12. Well, actually 13. Third and 13 for the Mustangs. And here's where the Bears defense rose up.
Absolutely. That is a grown man out there, number 13. He's doing a fantastic job. I can't imagine being that little right tackle having to go up against him. Well, take that back. I did. Named Jacquez Smith. Used to play for the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I did that once. And, so it didn't go very well. So I understand.
He was a Doodle, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
I remember him. Again, taking and play clock's down to 2, 1. It's at 0.
That's a flag. Yeah, there we go.
And again, a delay on the penalty.
I think they gave him a timeout.
They gave him a timeout.
Yep.
They burned another timeout. Let's take one from Milligan Vane here. At 7:47 to go in the third. Walker has to call another timeout. We'll take one with him. 28-0 Bears on ESPN Cleveland, 101.2, 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
Have you heard the fall 2025 merchandise arriving at the Town Square? It's true. Larry and his staff excited over the new colors and styles arriving by Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Volunteer Traditions, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, and Southern Mars, just to name a few. Styles in quarter zips, jackets, vests, t-shirts. Stop by and check them out. Outfitting their customers since 1977. The shop that appreciates the customer, offering the personal touch in your clothing selection. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. The Town Square will be open Labor Day Monday, 9:30 until 3.
When competition is fierce, sports injuries happen, and Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is here to help. Saturday sports clinics are available at our Chattanooga and Cleveland offices from August 23rd through November 8th for the treatment of non-emergency orthopedic injuries like sprains, strains, and fractures. Doors open at 9 a.m., no appointment needed to be seen by our highly trained physicians and clinical staff. Saturday sports clinic dates are subject to change. Check sportmed.com for the latest information. That's sportmed.com.
Third 13, the pass and pass going to be complete and going to go down inside the 10 into the end zone. Is it a touchdown? No, he didn't get in. He did not get in. He's short. Down at the 1 yard line. That's Cunningham.
Looks like we got a player down out there. He might be cramping. They're kind of working that leg a little bit.
Yeah, there's a cramp for someone for the Bears. Looks like maybe one of the linemen. It'll be first and goal for the Mustangs at the Bear 1. Clock stopped now at 7:37 to go. Walker had let that play clock run down to the point where it was going to expire. They had to take a timeout. They had to do it twice in the first half. Trainers out there now trying to stretch out the legs of the, it looks like 66 maybe. I'm not sure if that's him or not.
Well, they brought in A.J. Bentley, so I'm not real sure if it might be a linebacker.
Well, he was injured last year.
Well, yeah,
missed a lot of the season. I'd like to give you a reminder, our third quarter sponsor this year is Cleveland Collision, the premium auto body repair shop in Cleveland. We appreciate Cleveland Collision, our third quarter sponsor, here in our game tonight on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Yep. This has been a good spot for Bradley right here. I know you don't want to be at your own 1 yard line, but they've done a good job at staying, having a brick wall right there, not letting anybody score. So look for Walker Valley to work the edge right here, get away from AJ and the kids. And it looks like we're over there taking pictures. And I don't know about that one, but whatever. Get your photo shoot, whatever. That's what the kids are into today, I guess. So
mine back in the game. And he's going to walk off. It is. I can't see who that number is.
That looks like 26. That's going to be Anthony Perez.
He's
oh
had
my
a good
goodness.
Game.
Yeah.
He's got cramps, but he's not putting much weight on his legs. But they were stretching his leg muscles out. Here come the Mustangs back on the field. They have first to go to the Bear 1 yard line.
Charleston Mustang first down.
Bears need a turnover or
from the 1.
A penalty maybe to help.
We need the steel curtain right here is what we need.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think they're going to go out to the edges rather than up the middle. Officials are going to call time, as this is the Bradley timeout. So the Bears will take time. Let's take one with them this time. A 1 minute timeout from Milligan Vane here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. We'll return in 60 seconds.
At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our team is here to help every step of the way with personal, business, or private banking. Stop by and visit us at one of our locations in Cleveland or give us a call at 423-559-7660. At First Horizon, we look forward to finding a way.
Struggling to find the right nuts and bolts? Stop searching, because Cleveland Fasteners has what you need. Since 1992, we've been Cleveland's go-to source for hard-to-find fasteners, hydraulic hoses, and top-quality tools for maintenance and construction. No minimum orders, same-day delivery, and walk-ins are always welcome. And with our expert team, you get personalized service that big box stores just can't match. Find us on Starview Drive behind Bradley Rentals or call 423-472-5010. Cleveland Fasteners. If we don't have it, you don't need it.
Walker Valley, you're listening to Bradley Central football against Walker Valley. And Mustangs the host tonight. Walker Valley broadcast on 99.1 if you're interested.
We're not interested.
Cleveland's on mix 104-1 as they're at McMinn, leading 14-13 at halftime. Here's a handoff to the man in the middle. He will. No, the quarterback keeps it. He's going to get stopped. And will not get in.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what Walker Valley's doing here. I mean, you've got...
Looked like a busted play that time.
Yeah, they try to run it up the middle, and they have not had success.
Another Bears up limping, number 20.
Andrew Carroll.
Yep. He's hobbling. He's going to have to be helped off the field as well. Now he's going to go down. I think he's got a cramp as well. Yeah, he's holding his leg up. Said, somebody, stretch it out.
Yeah. And these cramp monsters in the third quarter have been hitting us hard the past 2 games for sure.
Yeah, it was hot last week. Let's see if we can get some other score updates for you here on our Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Looking up in the upper East Tennessee area, Volunteer up 13-0 over Claiborne. Westridge leads Crockett County 14-10. Westridge is one of the 6A teams in Region 1 up there, which would match up with Region 2 later in the season in the playoff time. It is Greenville leading Upperman 20-19. Greenville, a strong team. Sevier County, who's defending 5A state champs at halftime, they lead Jefferson County 14-0. That's on the road at Jefferson County. Science Hill, who is also a 6A team in Region 1, leads Morristown West 14-6. Lisbethton, Brett Standifer's old team where he coached, up 14-7 over Tennessee High at halftime there in Bristol. William Blunt up 45-7 over Austin East at halftime. Alcoa destroying Bearden at 56-13 at half.
Wow.
That's a running clock third quarter, 56-13. We got another. That's the same player, I'm sorry. Oak Ridge up 21-6 over Clinton in the second period, 21-6 at Clinton. Powell leads Farragut 14-7. Farragut lost last week. They're down 14-7 to Powell at home tonight. The Bears will be there in 2 weeks. Knox Central leads Fulton 27-0. And let's see, Maryville up 41-0 halftime over West. There's another running clock. Maryville is the real deal. They lost Alcoa last week, but Alcoa is Alcoa, folks.
Yeah.
Meigs County down big to East Hamilton 28-12. That's at halftime now. We're ready to go here.
Let's go defense.
Second and goal from the 1. Bears stuffed them on the first try. They've got one wide receiver to the far side. Now the Bears are trying to get some players in and out.
We're going heavy.
In a tight formation for Walker Valley. The handoff into the middle. Okay. He will score as he goes around the end. That will be Cunningham. Jason Cunningham.
Yeah, if you want to have success against this defense, you got to get outside right now because in the middle they're not doing much. But that was a great job by Yulo.
That was Yulo on the score from 1 yard out, making it 28-6. The Bears up 28-6 with the extra point attempt coming up for the Mustangs. So they do get on the scoreboard. Here comes some Bears in late to the extra point attempt. Malik to attempt for the Mustangs. He is their normal kicker. He is placed in. Kick is up. It's good. Timeout on the field at 6:45.
Oh, there's a flag here.
And let's see what the marker is. If it's on the Bears, they can take the kick and take it on the kickoff. The official indicates illegal sub against the Bears. But take it on the kickoff, he says. Okay.
Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
It will be. That's what just as I said.
So why are we kicking again?
Yeah, I'm not real sure. I thought I guess because they blew the whistle before. Yeah.
Accurate information.
All right, it's going to try it again. We will mark this off on the kickoff when the Bears receive. It's been a long third quarter again this week. Here's the kick high again. Good. It's 28-7 at 6:45. We'll take a 30-second break on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and we'll return in 1/2 minute for the Walker Valley kickoff to the Bears.
Whirlpool Cleveland is currently hiring for entry-level production roles. Starting pay $18.25 per hour, jumps to $19.35 per hour after 90 days. Benefits start on day 1, including medical, dental, vision, 401k, life insurance, and more. 120 total hours of paid time off. 10 hours the first 3 months. Remaining balance after 90 days. Apply at jobs.whirlpool.com. Jobs.whirlpool.com.
Getting ready for a Walker Valley kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Bears up 28-7 at 6:45 to go in the third. They'll mark off a 5-yard penalty against the Bears back to the 30. Well, they marked it against Walker Valley. He's went the wrong way, didn't he?
I think he did.
Hello.
They're fixing it. Walker Valley's coaches are freaking out down there.
Oh, now. It's early in the season for the referees, too.
Yeah, cut them some slack. Well, you don't.
No, I don't cut them any slack. They should know better. They'll kick from the 45-yard line. Still in Walker territory.
Well,
we've got the Bears. Is Peyton Parker Price, Triple P, we call him. McCoosh and Reggie Hubbard had a 98-yard return last week against McMahon County, who's trailing Cleveland 14-13 at the half, our last score we had there. Here's Malik's approach. It's a high kick. It's going to be returnable from about the 10. It'll be McCoosh 10 to the 15, trying to cut up field to the 25,
oh, there we go.
35, brought down to that short of that at the 33.
I mean,
first team of the Bears.
The kid's falling down. I'm not real sure how that's not a penalty there. I mean, he just got speared in the back of his head.
Another Bear down right now.
My goodness.
Is that McCoosh?
Bradley will have it first and 10 on their own.
Ball will be placed down to 34.
What a tough kid.
McCoosh's up. He's going to shake it off.
Goodness gracious.
Tells the trainer, get away and leave me alone. I'm fine. I can run off the field, and I want to play against my old teammates.
That's right.
They're still good friends.
That's right. But, Walker Valley's going to bring the juice a little bit against him. He left them. So, but you got to do what you got to do. Yep. So, got to control the line of scrimmage. Got to run the football right here. Let's milk this clock a little bit and put it in the end zone one more time.
So the Bears come out up 28-7. They'll have Cook at quarterback. Braden Carroll ran the ball a lot from the quarterback position last half. Phelps in the backfield. He's had a super good night running the ball. Tight formation for the Bears. He'll go to Phelps, trying to get around the right side. He's to the 35. And he's still fighting up to the 40-yard line. He gets about a 6-yard gain, second down 4 coming up
Phelps on the carry
for the Bears. He goes out of bounds to stop the clock at 39. Let's give him 5 seconds.
About 5 on the play.
Kid's running hard. Running so hard. Good for him.
Second and 5.
I'd like to see him burst one, all the way.
It's coming. See, you called it. It's coming.
Yep. He'll stay right there on the left hip this time of Cook. Bears have receivers out either side. He'll go to Phelps. Trying to get around that left side. He will have maybe a yard. Give him up to the 41. Give him 2 yards to 41. It's going to be third down. And about 3 to go.
All right, I was wondering, we haven't seen that Wildcat stuff here recently, and it looks like Cook's coming out, and they're going to try something different here. Carroll's coming in at quarterback.
Braden Carroll's in there. A.J. Westfield's in there.
Third and 4.
Westfield lines up at tight end on the right side. Full backfield. Snap to Carroll. He won't go forward. He's to the 40, to the 45. He's got that first down out of 40, across the 45 to the 48. First and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland 4.
That'll be enough for a
7-yard gain to the 48 for the Bears.
They're doing a good job at mixing that up, giving them different looks. And
Carroll's a whole different weapon.
Oh my goodness, kid's got vision for sure.
And that's something that Walker did not see last week.
Yeah, it's
a wide receiver, but not anywhere in the backfield.
That's right.
He'll stay in there, same formation, same exact formation. Carroll will take it again, follow his blocks. He's across midfield. He's down to the 45, and he's powering forward for a good 7 or 8 yard gain down. Mark him out at maybe the 46, where it'll be second down. Just outside the 45, I believe. They'll stop the clock right on the 45. Ball touching the 45. Gain of 7, will be second down, about 3 to go.
Yep, offensive line. They've been doing what they've been doing all game, controlling the line of scrimmage.
And Carroll's following his blocks.
That's right, being patient and hitting the hole. Good job for the Bradley offense right now.
Clock running at 4:46 to go here in the third. Bears up 28-7. 28-7 Bears on top by 3 scores. Same exact formation. And this time they hand off to Phelps. He'll go around the outside. He's got right at the first. Let's see if he's got it. It's going to be just shy, looks like. It'll be third down and maybe a yard to go for a first.
Great block there by Devontae McMillan, pulling guard. He kicked out the player he's supposed to get. These Walker Valley Mustangs are a little fired up right now. Let's see if we can.
First down will unfire them a little bit.
That's right. That's right. They're jacked up right now, but I think this is about to be a first down.
AJ in the backfield running, blocking, third and 1. Carroll with the ball. He will. Yeah, he is not going to get it. It's going to be fourth. I'd go for it.
I would too.
I would go for it.
In the backfield.
That'll deflate this whole place.
First by Jonathan West.
No gain on. Actually, you lost a yard.
Yep.
4th down and 2 to go. A good 2.
It's 4th.
McCooch back out there. Carroll stays in at quarterback. Oh, Walker nearly jumped off. Bradley changing plays. Phelps back there with Carroll. Carroll with the ball, has a first down.
Has it?
Sure does. Down about the 41. 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland Ford. That'll cool off the defense from the Mustangs.
Yeah, they forgot who Daddy was tonight. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. But seriously though, I know Walker Valley's got some good players over there, and they're fired up. They're trying to stay in the ball game. But this Bradley offensive line and the way they've been running the football, they came in here tonight with a statement, and they're making it known that they're trying to squash what happened last year.
Well, it shows. Walker comes in and scores, and Bradley says, "Okay, you scored. We'll give you that. We're going to drive it down the field." And they've done it so far. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Walker 41 at 2:55 to go. Carroll, Cook's back in there. Phelps outside, trying to get around the right end.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodness, what a move. He's got close to a first down inside the 35. He just shakes off the contact.
I'm telling you, he's moving well. I mean, he was stopped in the backfield right here, and he just got 7-8 yards out of that. I mean, you can't teach that. That's just ability.
9. It's less than a yard for a first down.
My goodness.
Ball to Walker 32-yard line.
Play is 2nd and 1.
Wow. Yeah, he's be hard to tackle.
I'm telling you.
His quickness,
Yeah.
Bear set. Again, the Phelps, he'll have the first down inside the 30 to 25, and there's a flag, and it'll come back probably.
Phelps on the carry. There's a penalty marker on the play.
Penalty thrown about the 25-yard line or so, and they're talking it over. It looks like the Bears are going to back up here. And they'll mark it off from right there, I believe, from the 27. Yep, they will mark off. Official says that is a hold on the Bears. Mark it back to the 38.
Well, if that wasn't a flag, that was still a 7-8 yard gain right there. So,
replay, 2nd down.
Let's just keep handing the ball off.
2nd and about 7 to go for a first down. Clock running at 2:05 in the 3rd. Bears up 28-7.
2 minutes to go.
Cook has a receiver out wide right. I believe Carroll had her wide right. Cook looking at the sidelines now. Change the play.
That kid is playing about 10 yards off of Carroll right here.
Yep. And he'll hand it to Phelps in the middle. He's going to have outside.
That's
McCooch. Yeah, he's the 30 to the 25, down to the 20, and dragged out of bounds about the 16 or so. 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland Ford. About the 18, I believe.
CT Gunter on the tackle.
Great job, offensive line. Timmy Gay over there. Our wing, whoever the wing, I mean, that was fantastic. It's perfect.
Ball's at the 18, 1st and 10 for the Bears. A minute 34. He went out of bounds. That will stop the clock. And we're sitting by the timekeeper up here tonight who's doing a fantastic job. I have to compliment him on that. Bears are set. Twins to right side. McCooch in the backfield with the ball. Powers forward, gets hit hard.
Yes,
down
he did.
About the 15. Give him maybe 2 yards or so. It'll be 2nd down. And he's down to right at the 16 looks like. Goldman on the tackle.
Man, I tell you what, that was a hard hit. Goodness gracious.
You could hear it up here.
Yes, McCooch is going to be sore in the morning. His old buddy's giving him a hard time, but he's playing well.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Bears coming up here. Listen to ESPN Cleveland 101.3. We're in the 3rd quarter, sponsored by the Cleveland Collision Center, the premium auto body repair shop in Cleveland. Bears have wideouts left and right. Cook hands it off. This will be Phelps, I believe, the right side. He's going to be down inside the 10 to the, and there's a flag again.
Yeah, they're going to throw a flag right there on, I believe, Timmy Gay. He just didn't let go soon enough. So,
but it's a 13.
Holding against the Bears.
We'll repeat 2nd down again. had more penalties here this second half.
Yeah.
Clock stopped at 47.9. Mark off 10 yards.
Still second down, Gary?
Yeah.
I can't say. Okay.
You can't see the
10-yard penalty.
thing over there?
I can. It's just.
It's turned wrong right now. Back to the 23-yard line. Second down and about 14 to go for a first now.
You were about to say I need to go get glasses, huh?
I need to have my prescription checked. We'll send Reggie Hubbard out wide left. Out wide right's going to be Braden Carroll. In the backfield. Phelps in the backfield still with Cook. On his left hip. And it's going to be Cook stepping up and running the ball. I don't think that was a call play, but he'll gain down to the 20. It's going to be third down and about 11 to go for a first.
Yeah, Cook, my little buddy right there, he's got to protect that football. He's a little wild with it. Yeah, out there, he knows better than that. I'm sure they'll fix that. But that was a busted play. Somebody didn't do something right.
And that's going. I think we can run the clock down here. Bradley's going to the sidelines like they will run it down. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Yep, it's right even with the play clock. And we'll take a timeout here on ESPN Cleveland. 101.3 was third quarter. It comes to a close. It's presented by Cleveland Collision, the premium auto body center, auto body shop in Cleveland. Back in 1 minute with the start of the fourth period, the Bears up 28-7 when we return.
Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better, and your procedure is covered by most insurance. Visit milliganvein.com or call Dr. Gooden today at 423-961-5682.
Here's some real magic. Refinance your existing auto loan for a better rate from TVFCU.
TVFCU, place for all of us.
Call 634-LOAN.
Leisure Time Bowling is Cleveland's party place. Birthday parties for children, teenagers, and adults. Birthday parties at home take a lot of work, a lot of decorating, cooking, cleaning. Let Leisure Time Bowling do the work for you. Custom party packages are available, including some with Cosmic Bowling. Call 728-2988, 728-2988, ltbowling.com.
We'll start the third period, 3rd and 13 for the Bears at the Walker 23-yard line, looks like. Cook with the ball. He'll go to Phelps, trying to get outside. He's going to cut it back up, and he'll be stopped short. It's going to be fourth down at the 19. Fourth and right at 10 to go.
Yeah, they were just trying to get better field goal position, I believe.
And the Bears are going to send in a kicking team, a legend. Yeah, here comes Noah Canales to kick an attempt from 25, 26, 36-yard attempt. He kicked one last week.
He faked it.
It's a fake.
Oh, my goodness, look at this.
Pass out and flat to McCooch.
He stepped out of bounds.
And what do they call it? Time?
No, he stepped out of bounds over there, so they tried to sneak McCooch over there to the sideline, and he threw it, but it was a little high pass, and he stepped out of bounds when he came down. Oh, my
Nobody
goodness.
covered him. So it'll go over to Walker Valley where he stepped out of bounds there at the 20, what are you going to put, 20-yard line?
7.
Yep, right there, 20-yard line. First 10 for the Mustangs at the 20-yard line. Bears up 28-7 here in the fourth, just underway, 11:24 in the game. Bradley at home with Hardin Valley, the Hawks of Hardin Valley Academy next week, and a region opener for both squads. Hardin Valley was winning again tonight. Surprisingly, they won big last week, 45-25. We'll try to give you the rough score before we leave. Cleveland now leading McMinn 21-13. That's a surprise at McMinn.
Yeah, sure is.
McMinn, walk with 3 receivers out wide right, back, and under pressure to pass down the field. He just throws as far as he can throw it. Way overthrown. Intended, the only guy down there was Ulo.
Well, he had pressure in his face, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's talking with A.J. back there, too. Now, come on, buddy, back off.
Leave me alone, man.
2nd and 10, that'll stop the clock.
Great job by this D-line. Absolutely. And, talking to some of the coaches before the game, they felt they had the advantage there, I think, and that's showing tonight. So.
Yep. Bradley going with 3 down linemen right now, unless some linebackers step up. Second down and 10 to go. Nope, they're going to stay with 3 down linemen. They're shifting their defensive linebackers around some. Play clock's at 4 now. It's back. The pass out. That's going to be complete to number 1. That is Sawyer Boyd. That's his first catch tonight. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at the 36 from Chase Stevens.
Yeah, what Bradley's trying to do is just try not to let them beat you deep. And, that was just a great catch by the ULO kid. I believe that was the ULO kid.
No, it was Sawyer Boyd.
Oh, it was Boyd. Okay.
Yeah, number 1.
It's a great catch right there.
10:58 clock is running. Ulo looking to the bench over here on the sidelines. He's a wide out right side. Boyd on the far side with Hayden. In the backfield is Cunningham with Chase Stevens. Trips left side this time. They flipped it. Now they're going to change the play again. Play clock's at 6.
Oh, my goodness.
5, 4,
what are you guys doing?
3, 2, 1.
That's a flag.
Should have been a flag. They got it. It's a delay of game.
Yeah. I'm not real sure what Walker Valley's doing there. You got to hurry up and score. You're down three possessions here, and they're taking the whole time on the game clock there.
5-yard mark off, 1st and 15, back to the 30-yard line, 31-yard line.
I figured you'd be more in a hurry up, Gary. I don't know.
They're taking too long to get the play, and then the quarterback's got to tell the lineman what the blocking scheme would be.
Sure.
Let's see, play clock right now is at 18.
Man-to-man coverage.
Yeah.
Play has been sent in. At least a call play has been sent in. And they shouldn't have to change this because they had time to make the call. Stevens will keep it himself, and he's going to be under pressure. He'll overthrow it again.
Oh, you can't do that.
The 1st and 10, pass interference. Well, it's going to be a 10-yard marker. It won't be a first down, will it, or is it automatic?
I'm not real sure on that.
Pass interference against the Bears. It's 1st and 15. They'll mark off 10, so it won't be a first.
Yeah. Sometimes when you almost have too much of perfect coverage, it almost looks like it's a pass interference. That was a great job by Reggie getting his hand around, and I'm not. What are we doing?
15-yard penalty. They are going to say it's a first down. It's 15-yard marker, and it was 1st and 15. Ball just outside the Walker Valley 46. Clock's at 10:17. Bears up 28-7. They're changing play again from the sideline. Stevens hands it off into the middle, and a yard or two maybe. Up to near the midfield, it's a 49. That's Cunningham with the carry. Suskowitz on the stop, and Perez. Give him 3 on the 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't understand why. I mean, I know you want to still be able to run the football, but you're down 3 scores. And
9 minutes to go.
Yeah, 9 minutes to go. You got to get the ball in the air.
Bradley showing more men at the line, showing a blitz right here now, actually. And low snap. Stevens back under pressure. He gets a long pass. It's overthrown again.
Oh, my goodness.
Way overthrown again. He's got an arm.
He does.
Pass incomplete.
Going to be 3rd down and 7 to go. Elo, the intended receiver, but he's fast, but not that fast.
That's right. Well, it's 3rd and 7, so let's get some pressure on this guy right here. Let's see if Big 13 can get after it. He's out there moving around a little bit, so he's feeling good. So let's get some pressure on this guy. And
McIntosh on the left end here, defensive end.
Let's put him on the ground.
Paul Stokes, the nose guard.
And
now Walker Valley receivers don't know what's going on.
Yeah, a lot of miscommunication tonight from the Mustangs.
Trips left side for the Mustangs. Stevens back to pass, looking. Under pressure, fires out in the flat. It's going to be complete.
That's a block in the back.
And it's going to be 1st and 10.
Pass complete to number 8,
Casey Cunningham. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. At the Bear 39. 1st and 10. Yeah, might have got away with a block in the back.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes it goes our way or it don't.
Yep. Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield, all right? 9:29 clock did stop the out of bounds play. They're at the Bear 39. Bears up 28-7 though. Stevens back. They're going to throw over down now. Pass out in the flat's going to be complete to Hayden. He's down to the Bear 23 maybe. Another 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're neutralizing our defensive line a little bit. We're huffing and puffing up front, and we're not getting the pressure that we need to. We got to pick it up right here, and I'm sure Coach Blaylock and the guys are getting after him a little bit.
A little soft on the coverage back there too. Again, a passing formation, I would guess. Single men either side. Stevens back, looking right, going down into the end zone, overthrown. Flag called on the Bears. They're saying he tripped.
Another penalty marker on the play.
Reggie Hubbard tripped Bulow. They did get tangled up, but that was, well, I ain't going to comment on that one.
Yeah, I'm not, that's not a bad penalty to have because you keep them from scoring right there and give your defense a little bit of a breather right here and let's bow our backs and keep them out of the end zone.
Clock stopped at 9:01 with a penalty. It's another penalty. Bears had several penalties here in the second half, long penalties. Pass interference 3 or 4 times. And that was justified there.
Absolutely.
So it'll be first. We're going to have the ball at 1st and 10 at the 11, 12, at the 12. 1st and 10 at the 12. They'll start the clock on the snap. A long time getting the play in from the sidelines.
That was a 15-yard penalty. And a Mustang first down.
Play clock's at 8. 5, 4. Back goes Stevens. He's going to roll out to his left. He's open. He's going to throw it in the end zone. That's going to be overthrown. Incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Incomplete.
He had a man underneath there open. That was Casey Cunningham. Second down and 10 from the 12. Clock at 8:55. Walker trying to move down the field and throw passes to kill the clock.
Yep. They've had some success throwing the football here, but
Bears up 28-7. This game being televised tonight on MixTV.tv, also on the NFHS network with this audio, and we're on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Gary Omi and RC Talent here from the press box at Walker Valley. 2nd and 12. Play clock's at 3, 2. Oh, he just got off Stevens back looking.
He's got all day.
Pass is thrown incomplete.
Did he catch it?
Pass complete.
No, he caught it. I thought it hit the ground.
Yeah, it looked like
we were screened there. It's going to be 3rd down. Give him a couple of 3 yards to the 10, maybe the 9. It's hard to tell from here.
Well, Bradley's not bringing any pressure, so they're trying not to give up anything easy. They burn him over the top a little bit, but I'm thinking we get after this guy right here.
3rd and 7 for the Bradley 10. Clock running at 8:22. And they'll step in, call time. The Bears, I believe, will call time here. It'll be their second of the half.
Good job.
And we'll take one from Milligan Bain at 8:13 in the game. 28-7 Bears on top. We'll return in 1 minute with more live coverage on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
So who is the best local law firm? Well, winning the Best of the Best award answers that question. You have some small firms that might get a nomination or two, mostly by friends and family. Then there are those that have been around a while that have gotten several nominations on name recognition alone. But only Warren & Griffin has won the Best of the Best law firm 10 years in a row. 10 years.
I'm C-Mark. I'm John Mark. Chattanooga's best law firm, 10 straight years.
Call us 265-HURT. We are your local law firm.
Wright Brothers Construction Company Incorporated has over half a century of experience completing some of the most challenging projects across the Southeast, from moving millions of cubic yards of excavation in Alabama to spanning rivers in Virginia. Find out more at WBCCI.com. WBCCI.com. Wright Brothers Construction Company.
Imagine this. Handheld pizza puffs filled with mozzarella cheese and pizza sauce, topped with buttery garlic drizzle, with either 3 herbs or pepperonis. Well, it's a reality. Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs. Pick them up at 3 locations. Call Huff, T Street, or McGrady Drive, or order online.
3rd and 7 for the Mustangs at the Bear 9-yard line. Big play here for both teams. It's a 2-down territory, no doubt about it. What's the hold up here? Officials are holding the game for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. And they're looking at the scoreboard like we're waiting on something, but I'm not real sure what it is.
The play clock's at 25. The game clock's at 8:13. They're looking up here at the press box like they're waiting on the press box to do something, but nobody's sent any information up here. Maybe they're trying to talk to your coaches up here with the headset.
25
won't 20. wanting 25. He's holding 25. He's got 25. Was he holding
8:17. They're wanting 8:17 on the clock. They need a few extra seconds, I guess. But
come on, Jeffrey. Come on, Jeffrey.
Game clock has been reset for 8 minutes and 17 seconds. It's 3rd and 7.
Okay, they put 4 seconds back on the clock. 8:17 in the game. 3rd and 7 for the Mustangs at the Barrett 9-yard line. Repeat that information. They'll send twins either side. They will keep someone in the backfield. That's going to be Case and Cunningham. Stevens rolling back. Oh, he fumbles the ball. He's going to be hit.
What a big play.
Huge play. Is brought down by one of the Bears there.
Zane McIntosh.
Zane McIntosh. A huge loss back to the 20-yard line. 11-yard loss on a bobble snap.
That's huge. That's huge.
In time he picked it up.
From the 20.
It's 4th down right here. It's a big stop for the Bears. I'm pretty sure if we can stop them right here, this ball game's probably over.
Clock is 7:50 and it is running. And the Walker Valley fans are putting their gear together and starting to march out of the stands.
Well, that's a good sight for us Bradley fans, ain't it?
You bet.
We'll see y'all in the morning.
We'll be back here. That's right. 10 o'clock. Right. First game, 10, 11, 12, and 1. Here we go. Twins, a double stack right side, Twins out left side. And again, look at the sideline, change it, and the play clock's at 0. They get a delay again. They sure did. Another delay. Game penalty on the Mustangs.
Yeah.
When you can least afford it.
You cannot. You just can't. You can't do that. That's. Yeah, that's not good.
Ball back to the 25 now. So it's 4th and 23 now. Ball on the 25. Just don't get a penalty.
No, absolutely.
You cannot get a penalty, a defensive penalty.
Well, we'll stop the game again.
And there's time called by the Bears call time. That'll be our last one. Yeah, final timeout.
Yeah, that's a smart timeout though by Coach Floyd. You're you're trying to see what they're lining up in. You know that if they don't get it, it's probably the ball game. So great timeout there by Coach Floyd to see what they're doing. But I'm with you, Gary. I'm not real sure why you take a delay a game coming out of a timeout like that. You know what I mean?
I hear you there. It's that happens. You see it, and it's very frustrating to people like me and you watching the game. But hey, man.
Yeah. Well, I do think there's been some miscommunication down there on the Walker Valley side, and it happens. That happens for every football team, But those are things that you got to try to fix and work on throughout the week. And
what's hurt them not to? Bradley's thrown some stuff that they weren't expecting, offensively and defensively.
Sure.
So where did this come from? Didn't say it last week. Against McMinn County, who, by the way, is trailing on our Elders Ace Hardware Scoreboard, 21-19.
21-19. The last we saw, there was 2:29 left in the third. I'm sure it's probably the end of the third by now.
7:30 kickoff up there at McMinn County tonight. They're not in our 7 o'clock kickoff zone like our region. All of our region games are 7 o'clock, and most of our other games are 7 anyway. Empty backfield now. Trips to the right side, Twins left.
They're probably going to try to get you low right here. That's
looking
the
to the sidelines for another. Yeah, that's who I'd go to, brother. And here comes the rush. AJ all over. He's got him. He is going down. He is down. A Food City sack. And now the Bears are celebrating. Paul Stokes, AJ Westfield, along with Andrew Carroll.
We got one
way
down
back at the 33. The Bears will take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line. We got a player down.
He's cramping on the field. Both legs. He's got both legs up right here.
Oh, yeah. That's Anthony Perez.
Well, I'm glad he's back in.
The Valley turns the ball over.
And
8-7.
Yeah.
Total domination up front.
7-13 in the game. Bears up 28-7. They'll take over the ball first down and 10 at their own 33, and I'm sure we're going to run the ball.
Absolutely.
Phelps or Braden.
Absolutely. I'd give it to Zero and let him take us home for sure.
Up for the Bears and running off on his own power now is Zane McIntosh. Good to see him up and running off. He is just a junior, folks. He'll be back.
Such a great ball player.
Yes, he is.
He's played all ever since he's gotten here. He's played.
Brady Lewis is just a junior. He'll be back. We'll lose Westfield. So the Bears at 7:13 to go. Who's going to have a quarterback? It's going to be Cook staying at quarterback, looks like, with Phelps in the backfield. Braden Carroll out wide left. Bears not going to throw the ball. The hand to Phelps. He'll hit the middle. He'll have 1, 2, 3 across the 35 to the 36 or so, maybe the 27. Give him 4 yards, second down and 6. Not sure what his running total is. It's well over 100 yards.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. But they've limited time. The young quarterback, he hasn't had to make decisions and throw the ball all over the place. That's huge for a young quarterback. Being able to hand the ball off, knowing you've got a good running game, and good for Tucker for not having to rely on that arm tonight.
Same set for the Bears. Cook will take hand it to Phelps again across 40, 45. He will not go down. Just breaking tackles and will gets across up to the almost the 48-yard line, or first and 10 for the Bears. Look, going to pull him back to the 47, I believe. First and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland 4.
Well, they're making a statement. They didn't like last week, and
they a bad taste in their mouth.
That's right. And they're taking it out on the Mustangs right now.
Probably paid for it to practice this week, too.
That's right.
You've been there. You played for Damon.
Oh, yeah. And coaching with them last year, I know exactly how it went last week.
Bears taking their time. They're huddling up now, of course. Play clock's at 10. Same exact set.
And I think Bradley's found themselves in identity tonight.
Cook will go to Phelps. He'll go to the right side. He will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to have about 10 yards again. And I'll tell you right now, my vote for player of the game is going to be number 0.
Well, your vote 0 and my vote 0. So, man, that kid is running the football hard. Wow. I don't know how much more we can say it, folks. Other you have to be here to see it. He is making nothing out of something. When he gets into traffic, he's bouncing left, he's bouncing right, and even when he's got an open lane, he's hitting the hole hard. Good for Kenyon tonight.
Yep. Second down and 1 after a 9-yard gain. Ball at the Walker Valley 44 now. This will be Phelps going again to the right side. He got the first down plus 5. He's going to have 10 down about the 20, 35 to the 32 or 3. First and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford at the Walker Valley 33 with 5:38. Need to drive it on in, run the clock.
Yep.
Score about 5 seconds to go.
Absolutely.
I heard, I think UCLA coach Woodall, whatever his name was.
John Wooden.
John Wooden.
Yep.
He's talking about being fast and quick. And somebody said, what's the difference? Fast is how far you can get from one end of the field to the other. Quick is how you can react.
That's right.
And that's what he can do. He can react.
Quick feet, quick hips.
He just changed direction in no time.
Cooch is back there now.
And here is Cooch going off the left side for a yard or so. It's going to be second down at the 30, maybe the 32, at 5:01 to go here in the fourth period. Bears up 28-7.
Now I know the Bears are trying to run the clock down right here, but don't get it twisted. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone and make a statement here. They know this is an important game in our county, and need to let the Mustangs remind them who's been dominant in this series for so long.
Bears again taking their time after the huddle. They'll break to the line of scrimmage. Cook takes a snap, goes to McCooch again, working off the left side. He'll have a yard or two down inside the 30 to maybe the 29. Well, going to mark him right at the 30. It's going to be third down and about 6 to go for a first down, it looks like. We're at 4:19. We've been under 4. Time the ball is snapped again.
Going to bring up a Cleveland Fasteners third down.
They'll place it right on the 30-yard line, the center of the field. We'll be under 4 here. Play clock's at 18 for Bradley Concrete.
You ever swag surf before, Gary? You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
I guess not. I'm old. Whistle kills the ball before he can snap it. Flag on the Bears coming up.
On the play.
Procedure call. We'll repeat third down. That's going to be third down about 11 or 12 to go now. Probably about 12 to go for a first down. Move the ball back outside the, let's see, where they're going to be. 35. Yep, 35-yard line.
Well, Bradley's done a good job tonight, as we all know, but there is one thing we could still improve on, and it's these penalties, for sure.
Yep.
I've got a lot of tallies right here, and I can't count that fast, but I know it's a lot.
Well, keep your shoes on if you start counting. Third down and about 12 or so. Back. Cook going to the end zone. He's got
at that ball.
Carroll out there. He's held.
That's a flag. I'm not real sure where the
what was he looking at? He was holding.
I'm not real sure, but that was a good ball by Cook there.
Yep.
Pass intended for Braden Carroll.
Going to be 4th down. Clock stopped at 3:32.
7 Scruggs.
Scruggs on the defense, but I think he got by with a hold.
Yeah.
The Bears will send in Brady Lewis to punt. He'll go back to about midfield. Just a little pooch kick. You can't do that at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Yep, no, sure they made a touchback though, didn't they?
Yep.
See if he kicks one into the coffin corner, they call it here.
Oh, yeah.
Does have a guy to return, but he's not going to kick it to him, I don't believe.
Perfect snap.
Here's the snap.
Great kick.
Will be
good coverage.
Caught on a fair catch at the 9. So the Mustangs take over 1st down and 10 at the 9 yard line. The Bears up 28-7. The clock at 3:26. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout and return here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
I think our friends over here are a little frustrated. I called that. That's fine on me.
9 yard lines of one deep.
Gotta love it.
I do. I like this.
It's fun when you're on the road, you know, and you're right by. It'll be that way at Farragut too.
I don't know them, so I would.
They're good guys.
Yeah.
This offense going a little bit. I do want to say this. I like what I've seen out of Chase Stevens tonight. He's been under pressure throughout the entire evening. Done a good job. When he feels that pressure, there's been some times where there's just nowhere.
There's the screen.
That's Boyd.
Pass complete to Sawyer Boyd, covers 39 yards, and it up for McDonald to Charleston Mustang.
Long pass from the 9 up to the Bradley 49, 40-yard gain. That was to Sawyer Boyd from Chase Stevens. Clock's at 3:11 to go here in the game. They will stop the clock and move the sticks, and they'll crank it right now.
Oh, they got Devontae McMillan there at defensive end. He's a good kid right there.
Stevens back, rolling in trouble. He's going to be
great
hit
job,
and steps out of bounds with a loss back at the 46. Yep, a loss of about 3. 2nd down, 13 coming up at the 46-yard line.
Loss of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd, 14.
2nd down and 14. They did stop the clock just for a second.
So 26-21 McMillan with 10 minutes left in that ballgame.
And they'll send, let's see, twins to the left side. That's Boyd and Ulo. Hayden down here on this side, looks like. Cunningham in the backfield with quarterback Stevens. The pass out in the flat's going to be complete, but I believe he's out of bounds.
He was, out
of bounds. Yep.
Looks like he kind of bobbled the ball, too, even if he would have got his feet in bounds. He didn't really have possession until he took that second step.
2nd down and 3rd down now, 13 to go.
A little too late, though, unfortunately.
Brandon Van is blaring away over there. Stevens back, rolling to his left. He'll throw it out, and the flat's going to be complete. He comes back, though. He's right at the 1st down marker. I believe it will be a first. That's Boyd. Boyd. It will be a 1st and 10. At 2:32, the ball down to the Bradley 41.
The yard mark for the 1st down line.
Mustang set. Twins right side. Excuse me. Got a scoring update for you. Here's a pass. The flat's going to be complete after a short gain. That's caught by Cunningham, I believe. The little guy. Yeah, Cunningham. Update on the scoreboard.
Yeah, 26-21. McMinn's leading Cleveland right now in the 4th quarter.
26-21.
They're going back and forth there in McMinn County.
Minute 58, clock running here in this game. Bears up 28-7. They're going to secure their first win of the year. And they'll be home against Hardin Valley in a region game, the Hardin Valley Academy Hawks. Next Friday, 7 o'clock kickoff, 5:30 on a pregame. Stevens rolling out to his left, completes it to Boyd, and he gets undercut out there, and he'll have the first down as Hubbard knocked him down to the 26. First and 10 for the Mustangs. They're piling up some yards here late in the game when it's out of reach for them.
Yeah, Bradley's just playing soft right here, just trying to keep everything in front of him.
Clock starts. It is running at 1:25 in the game.
Once again, our first down sponsored by Bradley.
Again, they'll spread it out. Trips left side for the Mustangs. Looks like Ulo over here to the right side. Stevens back, looking for Ulo, throwing to him. It's going to be complete, and he's pushed out of bounds.
That's a good catch.
About 18. Yeah, he's an excellent receiver, and he is committed somewhere, but not signed.
First down.
First 10 for the Mustangs at the Bear 17, I believe they put it down.
Our Walker Valley counterparts over here told us that Ulo's committed to Austin P.
Austin P, yeah, he sure is. I remember that now. Bears jump into the neutral zone, and they will get flagged. 5-yard mark-off coming up. We've had too many penalties.
Yeah, too many penalties. Coach Floyd's not going to be happy about that, but it's not so bad when you take home the dub.
5-yard penalty.
But, it makes you wonder, you don't have all these penalties. What is the outcome then? You know? So
we got 1:08 to go. Again, the Bears at 28-7. We'll look at our scoreboard for Elvis Ace Hardware. Pick a play of the game and a player of the game. Back goes Stevens, looking to his right into the end zone. Foul is touchdown to Hayden on it. Caught over 2 defenders for a Walker Valley score.
Oh my goodness! Wow. I mean that you had 3-on-1 there. It looked like, or 2-on-1, and that just that ball just slipped right on through there. Good catch.
He was tall enough to pull it down.
That's right.
So at 104, the Bears lead 28-13. They'll be going for an extra point attempt. That'll be Malek.
To hold Malik to attempt.
And we'll have a Walker Valley kickoff coming up. That's a Tennessee Valley Urology touchdown for the Mustangs. The snap, the place down, the kick looks true, and it's good. Timeout on the field at 104, 28-14. Bears on top of the Mustangs, and we'll take a 30-minute timeout and be back with the Mustang kickoff in just 1.5 minutes.
From the job site to the showroom, Wholesale Supply has the top brands you trust at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 75 years of service, no one supports contractors and communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Allsafe Storage and Ed Brown remind you to be generous, find a need, and give of your time, talent, and treasure to accomplish a good work. You will receive much more than you give. This message from Allsafe Storage. Visit allsafetn.com.
We'll get ready for the final minute and 4 seconds. Walk about over the kickoff. I'm sure they'll try an onside kick here. And they'll line up. You got to have 5 players on each side of the kicker. They don't have that yet.
It was a good job by Walker Valley, that drive. Just staying in the fight. And I know Coach Floyd, as a coach, you want your team to keep playing, 100% the entire game. He's not going to be too happy about that, but, because
they got the ball back. We had the fake punt.
Yeah.
We got burned twice in a week. 2 weeks by fake punts. But that would have been a perfect play if it had been out of bounds.
Absolutely.
Had to go high to catch it. And here we're going to have the kickoff here. The Mustangs, they're going to overload to the right side. Brad's got everybody up, nobody back to receive it. They got the hands people, let's call them up front here. And Malik to kick off with 1:04 to go. Here comes his approach. Here's his kick. It's a high skipper, and the Bears take it. And a good catch there by, looks like 23, and that, of course, is Javon James. They'll have first 10 at the Mustang 49-yard line. And Bradley with no timeouts remaining. Walker still has 2 timeouts remaining. But Bradley will soon run the ball and run the clock. They'll bring in Phelps at the back position with Cook. A.J. Westfield in the game. Also, Zane McIntosh in there. So they got their heavy package, we call this. And they're going to take a knee. They're going to take an under center. They're going to take the snap and take a knee.
Sophomore quarterback Tucker Cook back over.
He will back up. Walker's not even going to put any pressure on it.
One thing that I do appreciate this scenario.
He didn't even line up to defend.
When there's not a lot of pushing and shoving going on in those victory formations.
It's going to be second down, and they'll mark it back to the Bear 48. Clock's at 49. One more play. for the Bears. They'll run the clock down. The play clock's at 30, so they can run it down here and run one more play, and that'll be the final play of this game tonight. And we'll take a timeout, and then we'll come back with our scoreboard, our play of the game, and our player of the game. Cook takes and the players are hugging each other. The Bears are celebrating on the far side as the game clock's at 23. The teams meet in midfield. The officials are going to leave the field as soon as it hits 0. They can't leave before then. They'll hold the ball high in the air to indicate end of the game. We're at 10 seconds to go. The Bears are going to get on the scoreboard, or on the winning side of the scoreboard. 28-14 the final here tonight.
That's right.
Good road at Walker Valley.
Yeah, good for them. They wanted to come out here and make a statement tonight, and they did. Good for Coach Floyd and this Bradley football team. And happy birthday, Coach Floyd. I think that's a good way to end your birthday.
Maybe he should tell me it's his birthday next Saturday, next Friday.
Every Friday's his birthday.
So the Bears take it 28-14 the final. Let's take a timeout here as we get ready for our post-game report for the scoreboard brought to you by Eller's Ace Hardware. We'll pick a player and play of the game. Back in just 2 minutes with more live coverage.
Hi, I'm Stephen Beasley, and our family is the new owners of the UPS store in Cleveland, Tennessee. Whether you need to do a lightning-fast Amazon return or need to pack and ship with a guarantee, the UPS store is the place where you can make it happen. We also do a lot of printing, copies, and notary. The store is now open 7 days a week, and we've got the speed, the service, and yes, a smiling team. So the next time you need to ship, print, or return anything, don't go postal. Come see us at the UPS store in Cleveland.
For 75 years, United Community has listened to our customers and tailored our financial services to fit their needs, and we're not stopping anytime soon. Bank on us. Go to ucbi.com to see how we've spent 75 years serving our communities. Member FDIC.
This is Neil Scott, GM of United Structural Systems. We're currently looking to expand our teams at both our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Knoxville offices. We have a first-class benefits offering with medical, dental, vision, and ancillary benefits, PTO upon hire date, referral bonuses up to $2,500 per referral, 401k, and weekly production bonuses. And we have career paths, leadership development training, and even employer-sponsored industry certifications. If you're interested in joining, please go online at ussTN.com/careers or call us 423-320-8883.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Looking to furnish your home office? Look no further than Joe Rogers Office Supply. They have a great selection of office furnishings to complement your home. From desk to seating and filing solutions, Joe Rogers Office Supply can be your source to complete your home workspace. With furnishings from DMI, Eurotech, Hahn, and ISR Performance, they can design a workspace that can be uniquely yours and increase your efficiency for years to come. For the best in setting up your office, see Joe Rogers Office Supply, 156 Central Avenue in historic downtown Cleveland.
Back here at Walker Valley High School on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Happy news for the Bears tonight. They win 28-14 in most dominating fashion. Gave 2 second-half touchdowns, but still, you've got to be pleased with the offensive efforts and the defensive efforts. Both sides of the ball played really well, and I think Damon Floyd is going to hate the penalties. He hates those, but hey, a win is a win, and we'll get ready to be at home next week and reaching the opener against Hardin Valley.
Yeah, it's going to be a big game for us. Those region games are always big, as we talk about. But, yeah, great. I'm always going to give love to the guys up front. Great job to the offensive line, defensive line. They controlled this game. They did a fantastic job. Kudos to the big men up front on both sides.
And as our player of the game, I think we gave that away a little bit a while ago during the game.
Yeah.
Kenyon Phelps tonight for the Bears had a remarkable night. Don't have his exact running totals, but, man, what a great night he had. It's well over 100.
Absolutely. I'm thinking he's probably pushing close to 175, to be honest with you. So
he told me today I'm going to try for 200 tonight.
Yeah, well, he
knew he was going to get the ball, I guess.
Absolutely.
So he is he and our play of the game tonight for the Bears. And our play of the game, well, it's a different kind of play of the game, but go ahead and describe that.
Yeah, so, Walker Valley was pinned kind of deep, and on their side of the field, and that snap over the head on the punt, the way Bradley was able to respond to that and kind of make sure that ball didn't get kicked or get thrown out and made the tackle back there, that's huge because it gives you short field position. And we went up 14-0. It might have been 21-0. I'm not real sure what point that was, but that's big. That's big in the game. So kudos to the defensive line. Those guys who made that tackle, it could have been a lot. Whoever it was, that was a great job pursuing to the football. That's my play of the game.
Give the defense credit for that there. Let's look at some scores for you on the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard here tonight.
You got to give Brad.
We have some really blowout games this season.
Yeah.
One of them was Copper Basin getting beat 58-0 by Mountain Bethel Christian out of Georgia. Macaulay in a big game with private school. He brought Christian out of Georgia up 21-0. That's in the third period there. From the upper part of East Tennessee, Westridge up over David Crockett 41-10. That is a 6A Region 1 team there, Westridge, the newest school up there.
Along with Braden.
Got Sevier County defending 5A state champs, beating Jefferson County 34-7. That's late in the fourth period of that game. Science Hill up big 41-12 over Morristown West with just a minute to go in that game at West. Elizabeth in a final 26-21 over Tennessee High. That's in Bristol. Alcoa Knight beat Bearden 63-13.
My goodness. I don't think Bearden's probably been beat like that in a long time.
And their game last week with whoever it was got canceled will not be made up.
Sure.
Also not in our region. Let's look at some of those scores. Oak Ridge leads 28-13 over Clinton. In that game at Clinton, McMinn now leading Cleveland 33-21.
33-21, 2 minutes left in the fourth.
2 minutes left. That looks like McMinn will stay unbeaten at 2-0. Knox Powell leads Farragut 26-21. 2:20 to go in that game at Farragut. Powell 26, Farragut 21. Knox Central leads Fulton 27-6 in the third. It is, let's see, I'm looking for some other scores. Maryville beats Knox West now 48-7. West 48, Maryville 48-7 over West. So they are now 1-1 after they lost to Alcoa last week, 28-21, I believe, in that game there. Bledsoe County leads Whitwell 13-7. That's a Central Time Zone game, 13-7 in the third period of play. East Hampton leads Meigs 35-20 in the fourth, about 7 minutes to go in the game there. Grundy County all over Innovation Academy, a team that Bradley played last year, 57-0. That's at half. Definitely have a running clock there. Lenore City and Loudon. It's Loudon winning the Battle of the Bridge, 46-10 over Lenore City. That is a Region 4-5A opponent of the Mustangs, so that's an important score for them to know. Polk County getting blasted by Marion County 35-0. That's at halftime there. And Cleveland was down 33-21 at McMinn in a game on the reservation. Oakland up at halftime over Huntington, West Virginia, 28-0. Tellico Plains leads Sequoia 14-0 in the second quarter. Sequatchie County leading beat Signal Mountain in the final 29-7. Saudi Daisy, future Bear opponent, will have to go down there with a minute 30 to go in the game. They lead 24-7 over Hickson. That would be 2-0 record for Saudi Daisy. Silverdale Academy leading South Pittsburgh. 7-0 at halftime. And let's see, White County over York, 21-0 in the third. I believe that's got all the scores that we care about on Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Massive crowd on the field from both teams. They need you to clear it for the post-game presentation by both bands tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to wrap it up tonight.
Sure.
And as always, great pleasure to work with you.
Yes, sir.
It's feels a little better when you win, though.
It does. It feels good. Good for the Bears. They needed this. They made a statement tonight, and big game coming up next week against the region opponent and partner. Game 2's down. Thank you. It's been fun.
We'll be right here tomorrow at 10 o'clock for the Youth League games. That conference, they call it the Sequoia Conference, but it's the Bradley Youth is involved in that. 4 games beginning at 10 o'clock. They take about an hour apiece. So come out and watch the little guys play. You'll get a kick out of that. They really show some good moves and things there. We enjoy the heck out of that. Until next time, this is Gary Omby with RC Talent. Backstage to Ephraim Kyle, and he does a great job every game. We appreciate all the work he does for us. Until then, though, God bless and go Bears.
Go Bears.
When life gets busy, Little Caesars can be there to help with hot and ready pizzas and more from 4 to 8 p.m. You can't beat the taste of delicious pizza at a great price and hot and ready for dinner. 3 locations, Paul Huff, Key Street, and McGrady Drive, or order online.
You've been listening to Bradley Central High School Bear Football on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied all season long by Wholesale Supply Group. Visit ESPN Cleveland 101.3 or check out the ESPN Cleveland 101.3 app for more.